Hello everybody and welcome to Join the Anarchy, an interactive Shadow and Anarchy campaign. Started a little late because of technical difficulties, but fuck it, we're on. Hell yeah. Yes. Joining us today is MadmanRobi from the Hong Kong Hub. How are you today?
I'm good. How's it going, everybody?
Doing fantastic, thank you.
Good.
Yes.
Happy to be here.
Absolutely, happy to have you. So tell us a little bit about the Hong Kong Hub. I know you're a fairly recent entry into the community, so give us the rundown, give us the sales pitch.
Oh, should I have to talk on here?
Yeah. It's
the
your
Hong
time.
Kong Hub, yeah. The Hong Kong Hub started off as originally it wasn't actually meant to be a YouTube series. It was just meant to be like a version of Runner Hub or ShadowNet, where multiple runners could come together and we could all play in the same kind of shared universe. The only problem was when I kind of got into Shadowrun. Well, when I got into Shadowrun Online, I've been playing it for about 3 years, but I've only been playing it in the online community for 6 months. Mm-hmm. And one thing that I noticed immediately was a kind of very strict adherence to canon, which I thought was kind of intrusive to some stories or some things the players might want to do. So I thought, okay, fuck that. And I set it in Hong Kong because, one, Hong Kong is a really cool setting. I actually went there for 2 weeks not too long ago, and it was very fun.
Oh, that's cool.
And also there's no canon for Hong Kong after 2063, I think, whenever Shadows of Asia took place in. So I could say, yep, Wu Xing owns the whole fucking thing now, and nobody could say I'm wrong.
That's right. Well,
and I decided to make it into an AP not too long after that because a bunch of people thought that when I was starting it up, I was starting it up to make an AP out of. And I had to ask, what the fuck is an AP? And then people directed me towards Join the Anarchy. And I thought, oh, this is really fun because my channel on YouTube was already a gameplay channel, so since I can't do Let's Plays anymore due to my technical problems, I figured, hey, actual plays would be kind of fun.
Yeah. Well, I like that you said, you know, fuck adherence to canon, because that doesn't happen here. Yeah!
Never, ever.
Seattle.
I mean, I try, but, you know, when we're live and we're on air and shit's getting made up, I mean, there's no...
You never
anyway.
know what can happen.
That's
also,
right.
it's like creativity in weapons and the
Yeah.
chat's creativity in what, you know, players should get with armor or gear or whatever.
And what magic can or cannot do. So,
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Also,
One
if
thing
you have
I've learned
technical
that-
issues,
We have no binds.
don't live stream.
Oh, yeah.
Ever.
But one
Oh,
thing
shit.
I've learned since playing Shadowrun is avoid magic.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Shadowrun Anarchy kind of simplifies a lot of things, like in SR5, like I was looking at magic and like hacking into the Matrix, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna punch shit. Because like, I was like, no, I don't need to read it. I don't want to read a textbook to be like, oh yes, and this is what I do. But Anarchy makes it super simple.
Yes.
And maybe I'm just not as experienced as you guys might be, but in the online games I've played, 99% of the shit involved in the astral realm and in the Matrix never comes up.
Oh, yeah. It's
Like, what's it?
Yeah, I mean, it just needs to come up. And you know what? If anybody in chat wants to bring those up as suggestions for us, we'll be happy to go on some kind of crazy astral quest or deep run. Maybe not necessarily right now, but let's see. Anyway, so, Join the Anarchy. Let's talk a little bit about who we are, what we do. For anyone that doesn't know, we're an interactive Shadow and Anarchy game. Essentially, we're completely improvised. We have no idea what we're doing tonight. And we've been an ongoing campaign, and it's been going it's been going awesome. You know what? No, it's been going fucking
amazing.
badass. We are badass. Everybody's a badass. Everybody's doing great. You're gonna do fine.
I hope.
Yeah, no, you'll be fine. It's actually surprisingly easy. You'd think it's hard, but nah. Anyway, so the way that it works is, like Whose Line Is It Anyway? We're monitoring chat, we're asking for suggestions, although feel free to keep throwing them in there because we're not a live studio audience, so you can just keep yelling and shouting at us. We're monitoring it, and every time that we like one of your suggestions, we take a plot point for ourselves, which can be used for all kinds of things, like rolling glitch dice and healing and jumping in front of bullets for other teammates, etc., etc. As well as introducing all kinds of other fun plot twists. And when we take your suggestion, we put you down in a raffle, and you are eligible for $15 credit on Drive-Thru RPG, which is good enough to buy yourself Shadowrun Anarchy if you don't have it, or some other something that you might want.
Hey, Oz, I'm looking in the Skype chat. I think we have a very good suggestion.
We have multiple ones.
Yeah.
Hey, whoever all those different people are, I agree.
Yeah.
All those
Let's
different
not
people
do a
have
zero
very
zone.
good ideas.
Yeah. Well, we've had, it's been funny because the Zero Zone suggestion has literally been going on, I think, since like episode 2. And we've always been like, nope, they're not ready. And then the
Was it
last...
episode 1?
Maybe episode 1.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh my god. So it's been going on, and we've just been like, okay, fine. This episode, it finally happened, and it ended up being a froyo shop in the Zero Zone.
It was
Like
awesome.
right on the edge of the sidewalk. Like they barely even touched it. It was great.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Just tiptoed.
I just love how this whole time, like, I've never played Anarchy in my life, and this is kind of like my first time playing Anarchy, or Shadowrun rather, and the whole time everybody was like, oh, we should do a Zero Zone, and I was like, I don't know what that is, but sure, because I'm just overconfident, and everybody else is like, no, and then we finally do it, and I was like, but it's a frozen yogurt shop, like,
It doesn't seem so bad, you guys.
it's not that bad.
Oz,
Yeah, what's up?
don't yell at me, but what exactly is a Zero Zone? I know it's like Mitsuhama high security sector, but is it an
Basically.
ecology? Is it a lab?
Wherever Mitsuhama has property, extraterritoriality, they have license to kill you on the spot if your clearance is incorrect.
Oh shit! Okay, all the corporate.
It's like if you were to be playing Shadowrun, but then walk into Paranoia,
Yeah,
then
I
you
was
kind of
gonna
just
say.
like
You're
that's
just
just
dead.
Anyway,
Okay.
all right, so let's get back on track. So let's introduce ourselves. Hi, I'm Oz. I'm the GM. Turbo.
Hello, I'm Scrim, and I play Turbo in Elf Street Samurai. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to pick up where we left off.
Oh,
but,
we so are. Yeah.
Okay, so Turbo has been in a suspended state of surprise.
Of shock. Arsenal.
what's up? My name's Trav, Desperado. I play Arsenal, the Salish Gunfu adept with a vigilante complex. That's the first time I've had to be introduced as a different character. Yeah, he's just, this is his first mission with these people, and it's already just been so bad.
So bad it's great.
So bad, it's great.
And Retro.
Hi, I'm Paige. I gotta get this in the screen. I play Retro. And I play a hacker rigger. And, yeah, I'm chilling with Turbo right now, I guess. I think that's mainly where it is right now. So.
Yep. All right, so previously on Join the Anarchy, the runners went on a mission to find Oliver Fist, the little boy that went missing. Who also happens to be the son of an individual named Ghost, a rival of Deadeye's, who is now their current fixer, and essentially tracked him down all the way to Neo Tokyo. And lots of fun things went down there, but essentially one of the main, where it all ended up was they rescued Even Teague, a Mitsuhama, Pentacle market analyst who is jockeying for a position and one of the front runners for a position in Mitsuhama, and basically became one of their contacts in Mitsuhama, and he said a couple of interesting things. One, he was responsible for kidnapping Oliver Fist and taking him to Neo Tokyo. However, he was intercepted on the way to a froyo shop by a disguised adept who was changed into David Rump, the team's usual fixer.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun. In addition to that, they just told Deadeye that information. But I believe there was something else that was also important. Retro also asked about Ori, her former beau, may he rest in peace, who has a Yakuza connection, Mitsuhama connection as well, and even said that he belonged to, based on the Yakuza tattoos he had, belonged to the Yakuza of Kinetsa Motashi, another individual in Mitsuhama. So, I believe that's everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
So the
and
goal
also
is to talk to this guy.
Well, the goal at the moment is going to be up to the team, because there's things to find out. I mean, they still haven't found Oliver Fist, but here's this information that their fixer might be an imposter. And I think there was something else. Oh, also, David Rump wants to become a dragon. There's that. That's a thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of important.
He's orange enough for it.
Yeah. Yeah, they've...
Orange dragon.
It's totally going to be Orange Dragon.
Also, new character was introduced last session. Arsenal, that was his first session.
Yeah.
Also
Yes. Arsenal, who has a deep history, apparently, with Deadeye, that we're not privy to at the moment.
He's his protege. That's like the only word that's been used to describe the relationship.
Yes.
I was to say, can we not use the word deep relationship, because I'm too immature to not. So
Deep.
I'm sorry.
Hey, some of us are minors here.
Deep.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
His relationship is so deep. It's just in there.
Hard. Was it a hard relationship?
Okay, alright.
All right.
Has it been a very long relationship? Has it been a long and hard relationship that has gone very deep in?
Oh, hi Twitch staff. What's up, dude?
Oh, jeez.
All we know is that relationship may come to a climactic ending.
On Twitch.
Get out. New GM. Bring in the other guy.
I'll GM.
Bring
I
in the
can
backup.
GM.
I think we're done for today.
Yeah. Thanks
all right.
for watching Join the Anarchy. We're canceled.
All right. So,
No.
let's get right back to what the team wants to do. So, Deadeye is pissed,
I bet so.
and he might actually go and confront Rump right now, unless something
Like,
is.
So Arsenal is the one who called him, and so you guys are seeing him, and he's kind of like talking into his helmet, and then he's like turned towards you guys, and he has his hand on his hip, and he's talking, and then you hear him like flinch, like he's trying to back away from his own ear.
I can't
like-
because it's the helmet.
Yeah, and he just kind of looks at you guys, and he's like,
So yeah, what's the plan, guys?
Jeez, what's the plan?
ah. Well,
I
should
usually rely
say-
on chat to make our plan.
Just plan hypothetically if the plan involved a second Street Samurai. I don't know if it will, but hypothetically that happened.
I'm gonna figure out how to work you in, so just stay tight.
So,
and then we'll...
Stay in there and look pretty.
Yes.
So physically, did we just see the like where are we standing? Are we in the froyo shop, or what's the story?
No, you guys are in the you're like in a you were in a hospital kind of situation with Even Teague.
Oh.
Yeah, he's been like when he told you all
We're
of
in the
this stuff,
hospital.
he was like in a hospital bed and he was recovering. From,
Okay, so we just got the information, and that's okay. Right, because he was the one who saw Rump get into the car. Got it. Get it.
Do we have any leads on Oliver Fist of where he might be?
All we
you
know
know
is that the David Rump impersonator snagged him, and that he's off somewhere. Arsenal was trying to pinpoint his astral location because even Teague and him kind of did like a little communal thing he like showed him the signature, and so he's gonna try and track him a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's not possible.
Not possible?
No, it happened too long ago. Like he had been out of his body for a day and a half, while the Shedem had possessed him. So, like that happened around that time. Like they swooped in, took advantage of that whole situation, and made off.
Well, but wait, so were we like retconning that? Because last session he gave me like a semblance of
he got some
of the guys at the essence, so like I can see.
Well,
like,
yeah. So
what
Evan T gave you the guy's essence, rather his aura, like what that looked like, but you don't see any traces of it.
Right, but
because it's
if
been
I were
gone
to
for...
find this individual, I could match them up,
Yes.
which is extremely helpful for a disguise adept.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Okay, so we probably our best lead and our unfinished business is finding the kid.
Yep. What
Yeah.
I'm thinking, as much as I want to find out more about Ori and whatever, but I want to first. Can I do a check on like news for David Rump, where he was located, and if there was multiple locations where, like, let's say there was like a headline of like him in Germany, and then there was an exact same one of him in New York around the same time.
Sure. Yeah. Give me a Matrix perception test.
For conspiracy
You want me to
theorists.
find David Rump jokes for you?
Yes, please. How do I do a Matrix
Just a regular perception. I just call it Matrix perception to be fancy.
Okay, good. I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, logic plus
You're
willpower.
so fancy. Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I was looking at my note.
So since this is starting
3.
immediately, we don't have all of our edge back, right?
Nah, give yourself all your edge. Whatever.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sweet.
3 successes.
Sick.
3.
Okay.
Edge.
Nah, you're good. So, things that you find. David Rump... well, you know what? You technically won, so... You can ask chat, or you can make it up.
Chat, because I'm not in the best place with my mind today. Where is, or what information do I find where there's news located around the same times as David Rump is here and David Rump is here?
Mm-hmm.
In 2 different locations at once.
Yeah, am I a part of the chat?
Yeah, you can be. You can offer suggestions.
Yeah, you can give me suggestions.
Turbo's gonna tap Retro on the shoulder and be like, "Can you just also check Neonet real quick? Just see if I don't know, maybe they merged with somebody. I don't know."
No, they have not merged.
Looks at our status and we're like, no.
What was the name of the Halloweener lieutenant? Do you remember his name?
Clown.
The dragon
Kuso.
mask?
Kuso?
Mm-hmm.
What, is he still? He's still around
He's
right
eating
now?
froyo right
He's
now.
somewhere. Yeah, they've celebrated
eating
some
froyo.
hard-earned froyo.
Yeah.
He's probably
He
like
just-
one of the only survivors, but yes.
Yeah. He's so like Arsenal walks in. Wait. So are we in the hospital or are we in the froyo shop?
Hospital.
So is he at the froyo shop? Is Kuso at the froyo shop?
No, this would have taken a little while for them to like do healing and all that before they could before Even T could talk to you. I kind of like fast forwarded you guys, so you would have to like
Oh, okay.
contact him to. Yeah.
What if?
You could use a plot point to talk to him.
But that's my
before-
plot points.
Rob, your face.
Yeah, Rob, you're gone.
What?
You
You're
vanished.
You're
All right,
You're,
hold on.
you blew.
I'll be right
They're all
back.
them. They're all in
Okay.
Windows. All in Windows.
Hey, Sir Magikarp. So I guess I'll. Well, no, I don't think I would need a plot point to contact him,
I
right?
unblooped.
Nah.
Like, cool. So yeah, he's gonna go through and he's gonna call.
They're gone
Kuso.
again. Okay.
Fuck.
Yep.
Okay. So, Kuso answers and says, "Hello. What's going on?"
Hey, It's Arsenal.
Hey.
Listen, you and your boys see David Rump around town at all? In the past few days?
Actually, yeah, we did.
Yeah, can you give me a little more on that?
Yeah, last we saw him, he was with some kid and a bunch of runners.
All
And
right, do you
he
know
describes
where
the
they were
kid,
going?
and he
Yeah.
sounds exactly like Oliver Fist.
Okay. Listen, I need anything you have on these guys. We're tracking them down. It's gonna help take down Mitsuhama in the long run. This is what we were after this whole time. Where did you see him go? Did your boys track him at all?
No, we had no reason to. He's not Mitsuhama.
You sure none of your boys saw anything? At all?
No, they got in some Seder Krupp vehicles and drove off.
Okay,
Best second.
thanks. He just hangs up on him.
All right.
Fucking asshole. He's like pacing. Rob, you're still gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Nope.
Your laptop.
No.
hates you right now.
Okay.
Technical difficulties are the best.
Yes, and I
Well,
can't do anything about the windows right now, so everyone just make do. I'm sorry.
Technology is a great marvel of modern society.
Fucking shrink this thing.
While we're
Yes. Okay. Let's
But yeah.
just do stuff. So
I didn't see anything. I'm sorry. I didn't see anything in chat for
there was one.
Istanbul.
Istanbul.
Oh, Istanbul. All right, I'll take it because I haven't seen other than Free Enterprise Zone, which I have no idea what that is.
Hong Kong. Free Enterprise Zone is Hong Kong.
Oh, okay.
Also, can you guys see me now?
Yeah, you're
Yes.
Okay, I think I found the problem. A part of it, at least.
Okay.
I don't think I can share it with Scrim and Paige at the same time. I think I can only do it with two of you at once.
Oh,
good. Oh,
interesting. Well,
I don't.
is there...
it's
is that
sexist.
dude? That dude
What?
at the shot that got shot up. Our contact in the beginning. What
Professor
happened
Plinko?
with him? Professor Plinko. What happened? What happened with him? Is he
He's playing pachinko.
Yeah.
His pachinko parlor got shot the fuck up.
No, it
Whatever,
didn't.
can't stop it.
It was a pumpkin that
It
was on
was a
fire,
pumpkin.
crashed through a window. They put it out.
Okay. I'm gonna call him then.
Yeah, hey, well, how's it going?
Hey, Professor, listen.
I forgot the voice you gave him.
You
I'm
have any
sorry.
customers or anybody that's seen David Rump around recently? With a kid, some runners. Seder Krupp vehicles going anywhere? Any location Seder Krupp might be in Neo Tokyo? Around here?
I just play pachinko, dude.
You own the parlor and you don't check up on who goes there?
Nobody came here that looked like David Rump. That I would know. That I would know.
He was walking around on the streets. Are you telling me you didn't see anything?
I don't go out to the streets. I play pachinko. I live here.
He just hangs up. Another fuck!
Yeah, I'm gonna take the two suggestions that I've seen, which was, why did I frickin' Istanbul in the Enterprise Zone?
Free Enterprise Zone.
Yeah, Free Enterprise Zone.
So I'm in both places at once. Cool.
Yep.
I
There was a
wholly
headline
recommend-
about, yeah, there was a headline about, like, greeting people in Hong Kong, and then there was another one where he did something to Istanbul.
Mm-hmm.
Politics.
Yeah. So
Turbo's
there's two
gonna.
possible
Oh,
places.
sorry. Go ahead.
That there's two possible places he could be then.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turbo's gonna raid a hospital food tray. Just gonna have some soggy toast and
Pudding. There's
pudding. She's gonna like find all the chocolates and
Yep.
she brings a whole bunch for Evan Teague.
Oh,
You want some?
No, I have catering.
They're really good.
Ooh.
They're really good.
I believe you.
Arsenal kind of stomps into the room with his hands on his hips, and he's like, "Motherfuckers! Hey, listen, Retro, can you pull up anything on Seder Krupp facilities anywhere around Neo Tokyo? Maybe the closest possible to like maybe 100-mile radius."
Sure.
I'm not pulling up anything with anybody.
All right. Yeah, sure. I can do that. Just a hacking test then.
Yeah, you can give me, well, sure, give me a hacking test. Oh, yeah. Yes, so you find, not only the known facilities, you find various, hidden facilities, the secret places that Seder Krupp doesn't want you to know about.
Ooh.
And yeah, you
what
find,
kind of facilities?
like, black labs and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, yes, you find various hidden throughout Neo Tokyo, Free Enterprise Zone, Istanbul.
Son of a bitch.
First things first, I'll relay with Arsenal what I find. 2, is there any way that I could copy some of this information about Seder Krupp? Keep it on hand for, I don't know.
Pay data? Yes. Of course.
Do I have to roll it for that?
Nah, you got it. Okay, so here's the dealio. What you've found out so far is at the time of the abduction, which is what you're collaborating with Eben Teague, David Rump, there is no mention of where he was at the time. It was only until about 3 or 4 hours after that time that he was seen in those 2 locations, Istanbul and Free Enterprise Zone. So the idea would be that if there is a real David Rump, he's in one of those places, and if the fake one is in one of those 2 places. And the travel time, like, it makes sense that it would take that much time to get there, especially if it's like a corporate-owned vehicle of any kind.
See, what concerns me is that that's news, and it's probably like maybe a day old, because news.
Yeah, it could be anywhere.
Exactly. So he could still heaven forbid he could still be in one of those places, but let's say he's very busy and he needed to get out of there immediately. So we need to somehow root the real one out and then just narrow it down to the fake one. That, or we could split the team up and we could fly different areas, but I'd rather not do that.
It's probably a bad idea. Retro? Or Turbo?
We have similar names.
Does he have some kind of public schedule now that he's running for office?
Maybe.
Could we check that and see where he was supposed to be, or...
All right, so matching that information, which is public, you find that David Rump was scheduled, in fact, to be in Istanbul, meeting with various people from the Caliphate.
All right.
Wait, so Istanbul and what other location?
The Free Enterprise Zone in Hong Kong.
Free Enterprise.
Okay.
The full name is the Hong Kong Free Enterprise Zone, kind of like how today it's the Hong Kong Special Administrative Zone.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well,
Shows
I
what
mean,
know.
Even. Do you have anything that could help us out with this? Any people, any sort of eyes you have in the Free Enterprise Zone or Istanbul?
Yes, I I can get you a ride to, and he like after kind of hearing what you've compiled so far, yeah, I could get you a ride to the free enterprise zone. I can get you to Hong Kong, no problem.
Could you just give us clearance because I have a helicopter?
Yeah, yeah, I can make that happen. Don't worry about it.
We don't really have a problem getting there. It's the fact that we don't know where to look when we get there.
Yeah, Hong Kong's pretty big, so.
Tell you what, I know somebody who has quite a few connections in the shadow world and might be able to give you a little more information, at least a place to start. It's not much, but I mean, because let's be honest, he could be anywhere. But it seems like he's most likely in Hong Kong. So I'm gonna get you in touch, and he gives a call to Liumang. What up?
Hi, I'm finally in this.
You're finally in it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start this character creation countdown.
Yay! Character creation!
Okay, I need a negative quality, and we got one of 3 choices: prejudice against Japanese, addiction to shade, or the triad oaths.
What?
Come on,
What was the last one? Triad what?
Yeah. What triad oaths? What exactly is a triad oath?
I have to pull them up. I don't have them all memorized, but there's 36 of them, and if she breaks one of them, she's either killed by a bunch of lacerations all over her body, including her internal organs, or she's blown up by 5 bolts of lightning.
Jesus.
Nice.
Why do you think the triads?
Man, those triads don't fuck around.
I don't know what a triad is.
It's like the Chinese. Oh god, this is gonna be. It's a really simplification, but yeah, Chinese mobsters. So Chinese mafia, Chinese yakuza, Chinese. Yeah.
Umbrellas.
You're just always under trees, like. Oh, the shade. It's so nice.
God, is this good for anyone else?
Yeah, you got to be careful when you give things to chat.
Thankfully, I know all the 36. Well, I have an idea of all the 36.
I don't. So you're gonna have to let me know when you've broken one. Well, okay. So the audience has to pick that, and then what are your other things that we need to fill out?
I was pulling up a 36. Gear. Okay. I have my contacts, but I need gear and I need cues, and I need the negative quality. So I was going to leave the contacts up to the chat, but I took I know everyone as one of my amps.
Very helpful.
That is extremely helpful.
What are the odds?
Yeah, and I didn't feel like leaving 7 contacts up to the chat.
Yeah.
So, give us some things about your character for those in the audience and those of us who haven't seen Hong Kong Hub. Who is Liumang, and what can we work off of for her?
Okay, big problem. Why aren't you watching the Hong Kong Hub?
I didn't know it existed. I'm sorry.
The short version is she is a sprawl kid from Kowloon, which is basically one giant Z zone. Like everything north of Victoria Harbor is pretty much the Barrens. Her mission was pretty much to become a triad because she kind of idolized the old school 1800s triads, which were much more like Robin Hood groups. So, like when she says she wants to be a triad, she wants to be Robin Hood, not Al Capone. And due to a series of events that you will find out by watching the Hong Kong Hub, but are too insane to explain here, she pretty much ended up with her old triad destroyed, and she's now running the Shiba Tong and is doing shadow runs to try and get money to fund the charity work she wants to do. And she is pretty decently connected throughout the underworld. She has a lot of triad contacts, street doc, bull shark lawyer, a Decker friend, stuff like that.
And so she's a street samurai, right?
Yeah, she has, in terms of cyberware, cyber eyes, razor fingers, wired reflexes, and that's all she has right now. Okay. But she has really good wired reflexes.
Excellent.
Is she like a hard ass, or I'm just trying to think of like personality, so like cues.
Yeah.
We could help out with cues.
The closest character I could think of that you guys would probably know is Hancock from Fallout 4.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
So on one hand, you have a scoundrel. On the other, you have a protector.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
So you needed gear and a negative quality and cues.
Cues.
I was thinking. I know this is kind of standard, but I'm going to ask anyway. So we're going to assume we have things like fake sins and comlinks.
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. What about a satchel full of drugs?
That is a gear.
There you go.
You just have that? Like,
I mean, who
does now?
None
Who
of us
doesn't?
have one,
Who doesn't?
so someone needs one. Like,
I just imagine, like, we're gonna meet her, and Retro's gonna think, oh, wow, she's really, like utility. She has, like, stuff, and then he's, like, she's in mid-combat, she's gonna pull out, like, Shade, and she's just gonna be like, oh. Like,
Nitro, bitches!
yeah. That's what it is.
All right, so audience, help us out. We need cues, which are her catchphrases. We need gear, which is the stuff that she uses that are not weapons. You have your weapons, right? What kind of weapons you got?
A Chinese sword and a Colt M23 rifle.
Excellent.
And her armor is a lined coat.
Excellent. And we have to pick that negative quality. So we'll go with the negative quality. Actually, we should probably do the negative quality and the gear first, and then go for the cues. Well, whatever.
yeah.
Audience, just go. Let that creativity
just-
flow.
Bam, anything.
Poor Monster Beard is mad because I don't give them fake sins in the hub.
So what were the two negative qualities you listed first?
Or positive, rather.
There was a triad of oaths, and then the other two were prejudice towards the Japanese
Okay.
and an addiction to shade.
Okay. I feel like with a satchel full of drugs, that the
Yeah, you
addiction
said-
to shade would fit right in.
Yep.
Okay.
I agree.
So should I just put that?
Yeah.
That's if you want, yeah.
So what that's going to mean in game terms, I'll let you know in 2 seconds as I pull up my custom list of shadow imps.
Nice.
But okay, so I see some cues. I see yoink.
Yeah.
I see. What are you buying?
That one.
What are you buying?
Okay,
Thank
can
you,
someone
Nick
else
Morgan.
write these down and send them to me because I'm afraid if I touch my laptop, it's gonna kill the camera.
Write them down. Got it.
Write them down. Yeah, just use a piece of paper.
Yeah.
I'm looking for. Here we go.
Write them on your hand.
Yeah.
And then you can just look at
With
it.
a
and be
pencil.
Like, all right.
Hi, everybody.
Ow! Ow! So
what are
much
you buying?
lead! Ow! We lost you again!
That
Yay!
delivery, Travis. What are you
Hey,
buying?
everybody. What are you buying?
Yeah.
Before you fight, that's a good one.
Cues, more cues.
Your mind cannot be in two places at once.
Yeah,
Sure.
it can.
I like that one.
Yeah, it can.
Think
I
before
just
you
tried
fight,
it.
oh
Really
my.
didn't work very well.
Back to Mei Ling from Metal Gear Solid and her cartoonish Chinese quotes.
We lost you on cam, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. All right. So what I'm gonna call addiction is at times you will have to spend a plot point to not take drugs.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow. There you go.
Ooh.
Hold on, I'm gonna disconnect and try and rejoin.
Okay.
Okay.
Somebody needs a new computer.
Pausing. Pausing that countdown
Loading.
clock.
Loading.
Loading. Okay. So, meanwhile, while we wait, the Even Teague says, "All right, well, I've got everything set up. So you're gonna meet an female orc named Liumang. She is in the Hong Kong Free Enterprise Zone, gives you a place to meet, and gives you credentials to fly your helicopter and land it into Hong Kong."
Sounds badass. Turbo
Okay.
sits on the edge of the bed and then takes the last scoop of pudding and sticks it right in front of his mouth and says, "Last bite." No?
don't think
You did it.
wants You're back. You're good.
Don't make me push this call button. I like you.
No.
Dropping things all over my desk.
Charming. All right. So when are we heading out? Except he's back, so we're pausing the scene again.
When are we heading out?
So when are we?
It's probably really dramatic. Like, so when are we headed out? And then it like fades to black, and then we're there, and then we're in the helicopter flying, type of thing.
That was actually one of my original Q ideas. You'll be required to do wrong no matter where you go.
There you go.
Can he get like $5 just for agreeing with me on that one?
No, but you can take a plot point for it. You take a plot point for every suggestion you get, and once you hit 5, you put them into Edge.
Oh yeah, I've taken 3 of them.
Nice.
Which ones?
What do you buy in? Think before you fight, and you'll be required
to do wrong, no matter where you go.
Yeah, I got that one.
I like that one.
Bangarang,
Bangarang, bitches.
Bangarang, bitches.
That's a good one.
That is exactly
Bangarang,
what you say
bitches.
after you just take some shade in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's good.
Right after.
You guys know what shade does, right?
I have no idea what shade.
I actually
What does
haven't
shade
encountered
do?
Shade just yet.
What shade allows mundanes to astrally project and perceive.
Oh.
So she's
Cool.
essentially like seeing colors while she's fighting.
So you're basically just a normal all awakened. Wait, so is there like a crash that you get after it wears off?
Is there withdrawal?
No, but if I'm not back in my body by the time the drug wears off, I die.
Oh, you go straight up into the astral plane. Oh.
Ooh.
Well, I'm in meat space essentially, but if I astrally project and I don't come back in, it's like essence hours. So it's like for me, I have 4 hours to do what I'm going to do in the astral, and then get back to my body, or I die.
You're basically just addicted to a cheater's drug to become awakened for a little bit.
Yeah. One kind of joking quality my friend gave her, or my buddy Scotty gave her, because he's the GM of my home game, is he made me take favored target awakened.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. So
gear, a big bag of steel ball bearings for chases.
That actually would fit her because she's pretty big into parkour, so it'd probably be her big thing.
She just has like satchels everywhere. That's just like drugs,
satchels.
balls.
Yeah. She might as well make them all satchel things. Let's see.
Let's not make them all satchel things.
Okay.
Chat, come on.
Okay.
Come on, chat.
Are you gonna take the balls?
Liumang needs a shirt that says pop culture reference.
Yeah, he took the balls.
Okay.
So thank you.
He took the balls.
Thank you, Monster Beard.
Liumang needs a super tight shirt that says warning, content under pressure.
That could be flavor. But if you take it, you get the...
Radivarius, I hate to burst your bubble, but she's Asian, so a shirt wouldn't do much. Skinny jeans, on the other hand. No, then she's packing something.
Liumang's got balls. Perfect. Freedom is something you have to take for yourself.
Tika, I know where you're getting these quotes from. I actually got a lot of my original ones here.
Read the shirt.
There you go.
At least T-Cut understands what kind of character Liumang is. He gives him a plot point.
You'll laugh at deep relationship.
All right, so thank you, T-Cut, for freedom is something you have to take for yourself. Okay, we have like 1 minute on the countdown clock. I think you've got enough cues.
We have, we got the 2 gear. Yeah, we got the 2 gear. We got the negative quality and cues.
Gear. We need the gear.
Like 4.
Yeah, you have 4. You need. You currently have 2 gear. We need 2 more gear.
Okay.
Audience, go, 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 go.
Can I? If you're not gonna take this cue, I'm gonna take this cue. What does this button do?
Nope, I'm not taking that.
I'm taking it. I don't care.
All right, give yourself a plot point, Retro.
I need more freaking cues too. So I'm just. Oh god, you can do it.
Gear is non-weapon items, although they can potentially sort of be. So, like for example, the ball bearings. A book of Yushia poetry. A small dog and a purse.
Nick, I love that.
A Yamaha motorcycle.
Yeah, Yamaha motorcycle. Gear can just be vehicles too.
Yes, gear can be vehicles.
Okay, I'll take a motorcycle then.
Okay, so you got a Yamaha motorcycle, and did you want the book of poetry or the small dog and a purse?
Poetry.
All right. Loaded blood packs for the fake out is another choice.
Ooh, that's nice.
Neat.
And Chinese stress balls.
I forgot I had gags on this character. Sorry, go on.
She has a Cheongsam, but that's more of a flavor thing. It doesn't do anything but make her look flashy as fuck.
Yeah. All right, so you've got what were the final? You took the Yamaha motorcycle and the book of poetry.
Yeah, the book of Yusha poetry. Yushas are sort of like the Chinese version of paladins.
Huh.
Nice.
Neat.
Learning something new.
Every day.
Welcome to your
The more you
Chinese
know.
history and mythology lesson with Angry Uncle Bob.
I'm so glad we're going to Hong Kong with a Hong Kong expert. So
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
don't go that far.
well, better than I am. You should have seen us with Neo Tokyo.
Oh, God.
There was Froyo.
There was Froyo.
Somewhere my friend Dasha is watching this and she's going, "Oh, you dumb motherfucker! That is not what Hong Kong is like." She's my friend who escorted me around Hong Kong for 2 weeks and pulled her hair out doing so.
So,
All
all right. So you are set up. And now the team is flying. Or you know what? Let's just skip right over because you've got all your credentials. You have everything in line. Yes, actually, yeah. Let me play your little helicopter.
It makes
Fly
my
to
day.
the Valkyries, fly to the Valkyries, fly to the Valkyries.
All right, so
Come
let's-
on.
Something come on. Made the wave the flag. Ooh, that red, white, and blue.
All right, so
It ain't me.
Hong Kong. I would like Robbie. I want you to set the scene of where they were told to, or rather, where you told them to find you.
Okay, I'm gonna ask. Do you guys want to be in Hong Kong, or Kowloon, Hong Kong?
I don't know.
Probably Hong
Kowloon is
Kong,
yeah.
Hong Kong.
Kowloon is like the super barons. Like it's even worse than the barons. It's actually like, it's like, I don't.
The KWC, dude. The KWC is known as the Z-Zone Arcology.
Yeah, like it's bad.
right.
And I'll go in there, or you can be in Hong Kong, which is outside of the walled city.
Yeah, Hong Kong is the island south of the Kowloon Peninsula, but both of those are considered Hong Kong, the region.
Gotcha.
That's the confusing thing, is there's a Hong Kong region, a Hong Kong country, a Hong Kong island, and a Hong Kong city.
Gotcha. Yeah. So and Hong Kong itself, Hong Kong proper, I imagine is like super fancy.
Yeah, Hong
pretty
Kong
ritzy, right?
proper, do you want me to just go full
Yeah.
description?
Yeah. Give us a quick overview so we can have some stuff to play with.
Alright. The plane coasts into the central Hong Kong tarmac, owned and operated by Wu Xing, who you
Right,
know
Hong Kong.
run the entire FEZ, thanks to their massive sky tower off in the south that, despite its distance, manages to cast its light across the entire sprawl, at least up to Victoria Harbor. Victoria Harbor itself is monitored by Ares and an Ares aerostat blimp over it. The city itself is made up of steel and glass towers illuminated with multicolored LED strips, dominantly warm colors. And the streets themselves are actually multi-leveled with entire walkways. I'm trying to remember, holy shit. 2 levels. There's the lower walkway and then there's the upper walkway. Think kind of like Coruscant.
There you
But
go.
not as cool.
Yikes.
There you go.
Question.
So we're like in Blade Runner right now,
yeah,
basically.
question.
Yeah.
Is this going to be on the test? Because that was a lot of information.
It was very well described.
It was. I love it.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Uh,
That's the hardest thing to describe about Hong Kong, I think, is how it's leveled.
yeah.
Because it's not like in Deus Ex, where it's literally 2 cities stacked on top of each other. It's like one city, but with 2 living, or 2 walking areas. Blade Runner is the best way I can describe it. Yeah. Just think Blade.
A movie that I haven't seen, or a book that I haven't read. Great. Great.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, where exactly in Hong Kong did you want to meet?
I was gonna say Central, which is like the downtown area.
Okay.
That's where I believe Evo, Cider Group, and Ares have their Hong Kong headquarters. The Wuxing headquarters is actually on the southern side of the island, which is not very industrialized. It's actually very foresty because nature helps the feng shui in the Sky Tower.
Okay. So, and where specifically? Like some kind of hideout, a bar, a club?
On the upper level of the city, you can get off the airport there, go outside the main terminal, and there will be a white limousine with a blue light undercarriage there, and you will see a red-headed orc woman in a black long coat with flowery shoulder pads.
Oh.
Wow.
And
Nice.
Ray-Ban sunglasses. That's
Oh, Retro's gonna like this.
Nice.
Yeah. As we're kind of exiting the building to go to the limousine, Arsenal kind of like looks over for a sec and he goes, "Oh shit, fuck, shit," and he kind of like goes over. He goes over to the side and he's like, "Hey, babe. Yeah, no, no, don't worry. Yeah, no, they got me working late again. No, it's listen. So yeah. I know it's the extra hours I took off last week. Like I said, like I had to go and I had to see. I know you don't like him, but it's just okay. All right, I'm sorry. I know I should have told you. And there's okay. All right. Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow at the latest. Okay.
Hey, your
right.
break's over. Your break's over. Get back to work.
I was gonna have a plot point.
Let's go. Come on now.
I love you too.
I was gonna have a plot point where Retro was gonna be like, "Hey babe, come over here," like totally like ruin it.
Turbo just doubles over. She was laughing so hard.
He whips around, and he just points and he says, "Shut up!" And he walks out towards the limousine.
Give yourself a plot point for that, Trav. And Turbo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And Turbo. Oh, also, Robbie, make sure you get yourself 5 plot points.
5. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not typing anything on my fucking computer, I swear.
No worries. No worries. Okay, so... Alright, so you enter the limousine. The limousine, I assume, is it's already being driven. Is there anything else inside of that limousine that you might want to establish?
I was going to say the interior is mostly red carpet with white leather. There's a mini bar. The car is auto driving. And as the players approach, I was going to say, Hago Jinzing Sikne.
What does that mean? Because I speak Japanese.
This would be Chinese.
This would be Chinese?
Yeah,
Dang
Chinese, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So unless anyone spends a plot point to know Chinese, you're all fucked.
You know what? I'm gonna say, because I also have Japanese, I think that I would have learned some of the more like Asian territory languages, some of them at least, because there's a million. So I'm gonna spend a plot point and say that Arsenal also speaks Chinese.
Yeah. Is this a specific dialect of Chinese in Hong Kong, or is it?
There's 2 Chineses.
Yeah, because there's Mandarin and something.
Cantonese?
Cantonese?
Is it Cantonese?
You're in Hong Kong, of course it's Cantonese.
Cantonese.
Okay,
Yes.
so yeah, so he knows Cantonese.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use the plot point to say he speaks both of them.
Can I spend a plot point to say I have a babblefish and I just understand all languages?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
I kind of want him to say, I'm going to spend a plot point to know Mandarin, and then that'd be useless.
I have a question. I'm not gonna spend a plot point, but Ori was Japanese, correct?
Ori was Japanese, yes.
Yeah. Then yeah, actually, I will spend a plot point and say that Retro knows Japanese.
Retro knows Japanese,
Yep.
not Chinese.
No.
Chinese.
Okay.
Okay, so what does Liumang say then?
I love that I just got 3 plot points for people to like understand what's happening in this city. That's great.
Except I have no idea what's like I don't understand anything.
Yep.
Welcome to Hong Kong, motherfuckers. She said, "Nice to meet you. My name is Liumang. I was told to meet you at the airport. You needed my assistance finding somebody?"
Nice to meet you. You can call me Arsenal. This is Turbo, and that one's Retro.
I'm like bow slightly. Well, I am
Wait.
happy to do business with you. Help yourself to the Yanjing, I will say while waving over to the minibar.
Ooh.
Yeah, he has this helmet that's just like it doesn't come off. He doesn't take it off. It's just like a big like white display right now.
Okay, so since we're here on a manhunt, would now be a good time to list off my contacts?
Yes.
Okay, drum roll please. We have Isabel, who is a Decker friend. Yes, that Isabel, sue me. We have Bao Fu, who is a bull shark lawyer. So like if you get in trouble, just call him. Wei Lung, who is a street doc. Shui Tang, who is a golden dragon 438. Li Bing, who is a member of the 88 Triads. She is a 426 for them. Ki Sao, who is a 415 for the Black Dragon. And for my better feared than loved contact, because they're kind of having a gang war right now, I have Wan Chang, and he is a 432 for the Red Dragon.
All right.
And so my gang knowledge would know what all of that is, right?
I mean, yeah, it's more crime syndicate knowledge, but I would say sure, fuck it.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
Okay,
fuck it. Let's make it useful.
438 would be Incense Mistress, so like mistress of ceremonies, so to speak, like
Okay.
weddings, initiations, funerals. She's the one, or the incense master or mistress is the one who does all of them. A red pole is based, or 426 is a red pole. They're sort of like the brigadiers of the Vori. Like they kind of command all the street muscle.
Okay.
White Paper Fan is kind of like the PR rep, I guess you could say. The person who talks to the other triads, makes bribes to the cops, stuff like that. And a Straw Sandal is somewhat of like a middle manager for the triad. If you ever played Shadowrun Hong Kong, just think Kindly Chang, because she's a Straw Sandal.
Okay. So, chat. It's time for us to find out what kind of information we can get and what the mission is going to look like that they're going to find. So first, let's go ahead and start. What we use is the queue system, or the tag system rather. So essentially, you go ahead and like you're making tags on a blog post or hashtags in Twitter, things that you want to throw into the run. So it can be, like for example, hashtag Kowloon Walled City or hashtag Fluffy Socks. I don't know. So
Okay, if we have to cross Victoria Harbor, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I do like fluffy socks, though. Can we keep that
Do-
one?
Is
Can we all
socks?
just get like complimentary cozy socks?
Yeah, it's actually in here. Plot point. It's part of your limo.
Yes!
Turbo puts on 3 pairs.
Distraction,
Oh my God.
a mini mall, fluffy
Tika, are you
socks,
trying
which
to
we
get
just
me
got,
killed?
Huh?
and then Wuji.
I think T-Cut's trying to get me killed.
Oh yeah.
KWC.
Well, Tikan always tries to get us killed.
Oh, Tikat's
Yes.
the one who was doing the Zero Zone for
Yeah.
Yes.
8 months.
Yes.
And you gotta throw, Yo Shop. Hope you're happy.
Oh, we still haven't done a proper zero zone, so.
T-Cut, you know we have to cross Victoria Harbor to get to the Kowloon Walled City, right?
Jade
he knows.
Dagger and
What is
Bugster.
waxing?
Wuxing.
Whooshing.
Jade
Oh,
Dagger.
whooshing. Apparently Turbo can't understand Cantonese very well.
Okay.
Whooshing.
The thing just gives you subtitles, and you're like, oh, fucking no.
This episode
It's like
of
Google
Join the
Translate,
Anarchy
so
was
bad.
subtitled by MadmanRobi.
Ooh. Okay. Lots of really good ones. So let's just start
Robbie, you
pulling.
broke your camera.
Yeah, Robbie, you're gone.
Yep. All right. So we're gonna start with.
Ooh, human trafficking.
Feng shui.
Weaponized pandas.
What?
No, that's
Done.
Morgan.
Weaponized pandas.
Fuck.
Oh, Nick.
Okay, so taking
one.
weaponized pandas, taking sewage. No,
Classic.
yes, sewage. Thank you, rats. Taking feng shui
Oh, good stuff.
from rats.
I know
Taking-
all of feng shui from Animal Crossing.
I like jade dagger. That's interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Is that just a dagger, or is it actually like a
We don't know. Could be
I don't know.
could be just a word to name something.
And
I was just curious. It sounded official.
And pit fighting.
Ooh.
we're
So
gonna get into
thank
With
you.
weaponized
So thank you,
pandas.
Monster Bean.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna wait
They're
for
all
the
wielding
area.
jade daggers.
What?
So, Oz, do you want some backstory on the weaponized panda meme?
Oh no.
There's
Yes.
a thing.
Begin.
Yeah, on the Hong Kong hub, one episode, the players went into the Hong Kong Nature Preserve, and you know the critter Pandamonium?
No.
They're basically like irradiated super pandas or something like that. I can't remember exactly how they got the way they are, but they're like critter panda bear monsters. And I sent like 5 of them out, like, and
That's
almost the
amazing.
entire team got murdered by them.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so you said it's a irradiated panda.
Panda
I'm just making notes for no
I
reason.
don't remember what it really was,
For
but
reasons.
I just said, fuck it, it was irradiated by whooshing toxic waste or some shit.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You're still broken, Robbie.
Yeah. Get your
Yeah.
cam back up.
A part of me is just saying, screw the camera.
No,
Yeah.
no, because then I have to rearrange cameras and I can't do that. I cannot. Not live.
Wait. Why not? Yeah, you can. OBS, you move your
Oh
stuff.
god, it's so.
That's good.
The thing is, oh,
There you
nice,
go.
thank you. I have no, because the thing is, like this overlay, it takes up the whole thing, so I might move it around by accident because they don't have
I
a
get you.
lock feature on OBS to lock your layers. If that was a thing, I would happily do it, but no.
I thought the way.
Okay, fuck
Heard
it.
it here.
All right.
Shout out to that program.
All right, so let's start with I will spend a plot point for Liumang. You've done already some legwork, like you were given the general gist of what this team is here for. They're looking for an imposter that looks, or rather took, the face of David Rump, and he is with a child.
Alright, I'll probably.
He's with child? Congratulations.
Like, for my
Plot
legwork,
point.
what I did was, I called up my friend Isabel at the Shiva Tong temple and said, hey, can you hack into the municipal city grid and see if you can find any trace of this guy? And so she hacked into like the street cameras, the police officers, dash cams, their body cams, the gun cams.
Yeah.
Everywhere there was a camera, Isabel was going, mine!
Yeah. Yes. So she is able to track him. She's able to. It's a little in and out, and there's like missing holes, but she's able to kind of like triangulate a spot. And one of the things basically triangulates it to a sewage system. So there's like a big like, you know, those like huge sewage grates that like spill out into, let's say, Victoria Harbor. That is the entrance in which David Rump was last seen entering with this kid.
Is my audio better now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what was going on. Maybe it's because my mouthpiece keeps going away from my face.
Could be.
So you guys can see me? Because on my end
Yeah.
it's saying you can't see me, but I see the little blue dot that says
See
you
ya.
can
We see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Huh.
Okay.
All right, so that was the last place that he was seen. So you find you're able to literally just drive relatively close to the harbor, and you you have to do like kind of like a walk down to get to the sewage entrance.
I am going to tell Arsenal. Okay. While we are going around here in Hong Kong, especially near Victoria Harbor, be sure to hide your weapons very well.
Okay.
Like I have mine, tucked in my long coat.
So did she just by default speak Cantonese to him, or is she speaking English now?
Cantonese. I realized I didn't give her the bilingual quality, so she only knows Cantonese.
She only knows Cantonese, so okay, so Arsenal's gonna relay that, and he's like, yeah, be sure to hide your weapons, because this place isn't too friendly with that kind of thing.
Oh.
Well, more or less guns.
Well, yeah. Your katana should be fine, but your shotgun...
Oh, no. Don't bring a katana to China.
Then don't do that. Just hide everything.
Yeah.
Cool. And Arsenal's is in the holsters under his jacket, so he has those unlock.
I can imagine Retro, because now that I've made her wear her cat suit, I can just imagine her in her cat suit just holding like her drones and like her mono whips on her hip and like Ori's katana strapped to her back, and she's just like like she has
you're
no
gonna
idea
need to
where
hide
to
all
put
that
it.
shit. They don't like drones either.
No, damn it. We just have like a big duffel bag. We just like, throw all of this
Put on
shit
a
in
big
there.
trench coat, and you're just like, how do you do, fellow regular people?
Hey man, don't mock the trench coat.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna. How many plot points do I have? I'm gonna spend another plot point. I gotta
Okay.
grab my plot. I'm gonna spend a plot point and say that there is another trench coat that is spare enough and big enough for Retro to wear. So I'm just gonna do that.
Okay. It
Which
is
is a bad idea.
It is still armor 9 or 6. What are you wearing? You're wearing the cat suit
armor
still?
9. I'm in the cat suit.
Okay, yeah. So armor 9.
Oh, can I spend a plot point like when we get out to say, follow me, and lead them around to the trunk where I open it and I reveal Colt M23 rifles and armored jackets for everyone?
Ooh.
Yes. Yes, you may.
Oh! Turbo
Triads
rubs her
come-
hand together. Where do I hide this gun?
Triads come fucking prepared.
Yeah. So
For all effects and purposes, armored jackets have the same armor as lined coats, right?
armor jackets should actually be in armor 12.
Oh.
Okay,
Wow. Would that
Alright, 12.
armored jackets, if that is on Retro, would that technically go over her catsuit?
Yes.
Now look,
So would that-
you lose any benefit that the catsuit would give you if you're wearing that jacket.
Okay, so the jacket would just give me the armor then.
Correct.
And if we take a 12 armor jacket, does that give us negatives to the things it would if we had taken that at character creation?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because I remember
but I
there
will-
being like, if you took 12, then there would be like
Right,
a
no.
bad...
But I will say this. I'm going to spend a plot point. These are on loan by the Triad. They need to be returned.
I figured.
Mother bitch.
They're my armored jackets. Of course
Yeah.
I'm going to want them back.
Arsenal's gonna stick with his.
My
Guys-
physical damage from last time, is it been healed on the way over? Like, it could...
Yes,
talk
everyone
about-
healed. Get your 3 plot points, plus any ones that you've earned so far, etc.
Edge.
Edge.
Because we rolled like
Edge it
shit
up.
last
Replenish
session.
your edge. Yep.
Do you guys want the stats for the Colt M23?
Yeah, what is that thing? You said it was a
What
rifle?
kind of gun is it?
Yeah. It's an assault rifle, and it is, to my understanding, it looks like an M4, pretty much.
Okay.
So the stats on that are going to be, let me pull it up. Or, let's see. Tell you what, I'll look those up while we're on break. Because
Whoa.
we need to take a quick 5-minute break.
Already? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm
it's,
glad
fine.
we're having fun.
yep.
Before we go, can I talk about this one funny thing I found in the chat?
Yes.
Do it.
So, Rodavarius says, I don't need a vest, I'm wearing plot armor.
Yeah.
Nah. And on that note, see you in 5. Hello and welcome back to Join the Anarchy, an interactive Shadowrun Anarchy campaign. The team has just entered Hong Kong Free Enterprise Zone with Liumang, their contact, which has been provided by Even Teague of Mitsuhama. They're currently on the hunt for David Rump, or rather the lookalike of David Rump, who has his grubby paws on Oliver Fist, who they've been trying to rescue for so long. And now they've finally located a sewage entrance, and they are about to enter. So, begin. Let's.
How long has it been? A day or two?
Since
Oliver, since we've been searching for Oliver.
probably
I'm trying to think travel distance, and then on top
a day.
of it.
Well, a day to get to the other side of the planet. Then
From Neo Tokyo?
probably a day. Yeah, from Neo Tokyo, it's not that far. It's just you spent a
From
while
Seattle to Tokyo, and then
from Seattle to Tokyo.
Seattle to Tokyo to Hong Kong.
But then you also spent
Oh.
some time in
Tokyo.
in
itself.
Neo Tokyo while Even Teague was healing. So
But we've also
I'd say
known
another
that
day.
he's been. We've also known that he's been missing for a bit.
Yeah, but I mean,
Uh,
like, once we started finding him. Not like, how long has he been missing for? Even though that's a good question. How long has he been missing for?
About a month.
Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah.
Sounds about right.
Because
Maybe
there
a
was
bit
some
longer.
times where weeks passed.
probably
and a
longer
couple
actually.
sessions.
I think
So,
it's been
Yeah.
probably like
no, definitely longer. You guys have
Yeah.
been running
Okay.
for you guys have been running for a while since that moment happened, and I would say it's been maybe 3 months,
3 months,
maybe even
yeah.
4.
Hey, Oz.
Yeah.
Oz, I just found something fun.
Mhm.
I should actually have 2 more plot points.
You have a maximum of 5.
Oh.
You would have 2 more edge, right?
Oh.
Well, because I have Wired Reflexes 4, which gives me an extra attack and 2 plot points per scene.
All right,
yeah,
so
huh.
start spending plot points.
Oh yeah. So, is this a new scene? How many scenes have we gone through?
This is a new scene, yes.
Bam.
All right.
All right. So we're standing outside a sewer, the entrance to a sewer.
Yes. So
Yeah.
upon entering, it is dark and grimy. You hear the faint like bloop bloop bloop, rushing water. The Victoria Harbor. The stench is just. It's like this strong salt water nastiness. Old algae, and scum, and
Yeah, Oz, can I spend a plot point to say there's like a shanty city down there?
yes, love it. Nicely
Yeah.
done.
So, like-
And you know what? Just give yourself that plot point back because that was awesome.
That is
Okay.
really cool.
Yeah,
It's like an entire metropolis of homeless people.
give me. I want you for that plot point that I just gave it back to you. I want you to describe this shanty town
Why do I have to keep describing things? Shit.
because you're so good at it.
I thought I wasn't the GM anymore.
You made your bed, now you lay in it.
That's the beauty of Join the Anarchy. I don't have to do anything.
When we enter the sewage pipe, about 10 meters in, there is an orange tarpaulin shaw kind of acting as a divider. When we push it aside, we see on the walkways of the sewer, and even in like the water, there are floating tires with feral fires inside of them, and on the side there are fires or campfires or oil lamps even, as hundreds of mostly orcs and trolls. There's the occasional human, no elves or dwarves as far as we can see, kind of shuffle around back and forth, side to side in rags, moth-eaten rags and homemade gas masks, trying to avoid the noxious fumes of the sewage pipe, and constructs of balsa wood, mesquite, sheet metal, and tarp line the entire way as far as we can see, down every tunnel and every narrow passageway and up to every manhole. It looks like a third unknown layer of the city, occupied by the poor and destitute.
Thank you, Tolkien.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Jeez, man.
Yeah.
Just just give yourself an additional plot point. Whatever. That's great.
Okay, because
You're at
I'm
your
in
max.
overflow, can I spend that plot point?
Oh, you want to spend it again? Sure. Hey.
Well, I can't go above 5, you say.
Nope.
So just take it back and make it something.
I'm gonna say, as we go through the shanty, trying not to be too much of a mess, we notice amongst the poor and downtrodden folk huddling together to stay warm and diving for rats to fend off starvation. We notice what seems to be 2 gangs of Sybarites with their rags either stained from fruit to resemble a reddish color, who seem to be in a feud of sorts with other homeless people who are wrapping themselves in blue tarpaulins to identify their affiliation. And we see clusters of them hanging out in tribalistic patterns throughout the sub-layer of the city. And the main way we know they're fighting each other is because periodically we'll see groups of 5 or 6 of them engaging in knife fights or stabbing each other with broken bottles or just trying to drown each other in the sludge below.
Yeah.
Retro feels very uncomfortable, and she actually ends up like hugging Turbo's arm.
I'm gonna make a logic will save real quick. If that, or like a logic save real quick.
What?
For vigilantism.
People in danger.
Well, then, yeah, no, that wouldn't be logic. Do it. It would be willpower. It would be like a composure test. So willpower plus willpower.
Okay, willpower plus willpower.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Damn. 3 successes.
I was gonna laugh if you got 1 again. I just didn't want to say it.
Are you gonna say it, Oz? Are you gonna say it?
It's your famous catchphrase.
Roll a glitch die.
Oh fuck.
Exploit.
Nice.
Okay.
Very
You.
I wanted to hear the catchphase.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only when we fail, or when we're like, when he wants to fuck with us.
Oh, and I really want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
So you find.
Oh, I had an idea for what I find if I failed. Oh, I guess that's not how it works.
Okay, well, you
but-
succeeded.
Okay.
Just barely. But I want
Yeah.
the exploit to essentially be that you're able to find a way to like settle this very easily.
Okay.
You could actually like probably bust a pipe open that'll wash away one entire side of the conflict, but you have to pick which side you want.
So one of the blue guys is actively trying to drown one of the red guys, and as we turn a corner, Arsenal looks and sees this, and he's like trying to not do anything about it, and then he's like, you know what? This isn't even a thing I need to discuss with myself. And he runs up and he just brings his foot up and like kicks the dude in blue in the face and like flips him over onto his back. And then he goes and he puts a knee on his chest and he puts a gun to his forehead. And he was like, yeah, you're gonna want to stop that right now, in Cantonese.
Okay, I'm gonna go in turn order.
You fucking Guilo.
Liumang,
Yes.
it's your turn. Your narration.
Alright. I'm gonna look around and try and like put up a hand to say, hold on. And I'm gonna like pull him
Hold the
back
horses.
pull him back by the collar and be like, you dumb fucking Guilo, don't get involved in this kind of shit. You need to think before you fight.
Oh, so I'm just supposed to sit here and watch this dude murder this guy, huh?
Exactly.
Okay. Listen. And he still has his gun pointed down at the guy on the ground.
Put the gun away.
I mean, I assume we're like, this is like away from most others.
Plot point. You're getting surrounded.
Getting surrounded?
Angry mob.
Yep. Yeah, and then he looks around at everybody. Yeah, how many are there?
I said hundreds up and down the pipes.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, basically, you are so outnumbered. It's gonna be great. Also, not to mention, like you're 2 humans and an elf, which apparently there's not much of down here. So
I have a helmet on. No one
Okay.
can tell what race I am.
you're definitely not an orc or troll, though.
Right, like it's
Yeah,
gonna be at
but you
least-
don't know. Well, you can tell because there's okay. Listen, there are some.
You said you were
I think we can
5'11".
target a troll
Orcs
or
are
orc.
way taller
Yeah.
than that. Even the
I know
shortest
some
ones.
orcs that are 5'11", friend.
Lumong's a woman and she's almost 7 feet.
They're gonna make assumptions, is what we're saying, though.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. So
Maybe he's a dwarf.
yeah,
Maybe
so
he's a giant dwarf.
he like holsters the gun and then he's like, "Hey," he does finger guns.
Retro.
Shit, I wish I could fucking try to solve this without being, well, broken with my language.
I see some interesting solutions in chat.
Oh,
One
God, I
interesting
haven't
solution.
looked at the chat. What are they saying?
Throw a stake at one of them and run away.
I like that idea.
Does anybody have food on them?
Retro's
Probably.
actually
I have drugs.
going to go. Retro's actually going to go over and help up the guy that help up both of the guys, one that was drowning and then the blue guy who is being kneed on by Arsenal.
Uh-huh.
And she's gonna, I don't know if they can speak English, but she's basically gonna look around and apologize.
They're yelling
And-
at you in Chinese,
What are they saying?
Cantonese. To don't touch me.
Oh, the one that she's picking up. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, they're, like, swatting you away and, like, trying to brush you off, and they're just pissed. Like, what are you getting involved for?
Retro, no!
What about the red guy? Is he pissed off too?
He's, I mean, you know, he's like, struggling. He's, like, trying to, like, get himself back up onto, like, the wooden plank bridge, but...
I'm gonna help him up. I helped up the blue guy. I'm gonna help up red guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he's happier to accept, or rather, he will complacently accept your help with a look of ennui and sadness.
Oh.
I want to hug him, but that wouldn't be right.
He coughs up like greenish brown sludge.
Are you okay? Yeah, she'll ask if are you okay?
He doesn't understand you, so just yeah, and he crawls away. Okay, and Turbo.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna spend a plot point to say that at this moment, far away from this location, an extremely popular movie has just been let out, and everybody is going pee, and they're all flushing, and a large amount of water and human waste. A tidal wave comes down and washes over the group of us.
Lovely.
And Turbo reaches in, sees it coming, grabs Retro, and pulls her out of the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Can I
My
like
favorite
make a
jacket.
dive?
Yeah, everybody can give me. Let's all do agility tests. Agility plus agility, please,
Oh,
Dude,
or agility plus athletics if you like.
Do
What's
I
athletics?
wait, what?
You can do agility plus agility or agility plus athletics, or if you have some other combination of skill that you think would be useful.
So okay, I'll do agility plus agility.
I have athletics plus 2, but I also have agility. So would I just have to choose between the two?
Wait, you said you had athletics? I'm sorry.
I have athletics plus 2 because of my Tron suit, my cat suit.
No, you don't. Remember, you wore
No, I didn't. I didn't take it.
Oh, you didn't?
I said that I would decline it. Yep.
Okay, great. Then yes, you can do athletics if you want. If that's going to be better than agility plus agility.
It's not. It's not.
Then do
Do I
agility
get a
plus
bonus for Turbo pulling me out of the way?
Yeah, give yourself a +2.
Okay. 6.
Oh, nice! I got 3.
Ooh.
Got
all right.
4.
Yeah. Everybody's able to get out of the way of the giant fecal tidal wave.
Ugh.
And,
How the fuck do these assholes live down here?
With nose plugs. Lots of nose
yeah.
plugs.
Gas masks.
Yeah,
I did say they were
actually,
wearing homemade
lots
gas
of-
masks.
And you know, some people are washed away, some are not, it's been brought. The group has been brought down to a sizable amount.
Turbo pats Arsenal on the shoulder and says, "Yeah, don't just stay fucking calm, buddy. Okay, just calm down. Do you want me to call your
As you're patting
girlfriend?
him on the back, it's when
do you
he's
want me to
bleeding
call
out,
your
and he's like, "Karma's a bitch, assholes."
Also,
Can I try and tell the people who are left that if they interfere in the Tong's business, I'm going to stab them to death with their own rib bones?
of course, give me an intimidation test.
Where's my glitch die?
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, you want a glitch
Getting
die?
a plot point for a glitch die.
Okay.
Let's check.
All right, so nothing happens on that, and you got 2 successes. Are you comfortable with this level of success?
You did the catchphrase.
Ultimate fangirl.
I am
That's
not.
easy when it's directed at you.
Mm-hmm.
How much edge do you have? You know what?
One.
I'm gonna gift you an edge as part of my team player thing, so you can re-roll the failures on that one.
There you go.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Nice, so 4
Nice.
successes. All right, everybody immediately just backs the fuck down.
Thank you, RNG.
The only thing that like they kind of give you is like just keep moving, and we'll be fine. Kind of, yeah.
That's about what I expect. Come on.
Yeah.
I imagine
Like they have to they have to, you know, still kind of posture a little bit, so they'll stand their ground, but they have all taken a step back, and it's like, just go.
And I'm not going to argue. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Arsenal, as he walks by them, he kind of like, he doesn't shoulder bump them because they're covered in fucking human waste, but he gets really close to them and in their face as he's walking by.
One of the orcs, he's just like,
He's like, what?
Turbo just puts an arm around Arsenal. It's like,
blows a
"It's fine,
kiss.
just keep walking. Just keep walking.
Yeah, if you didn't do that, he's like his shoulders kind of tense, and he's like, yeah, I'm going. Okay, yeah.
all right, cool. So, oh man, I wanted them to attack. All right,
I do too.
all right. So, things. You guys travel through the shantytown. Where did you guys want to... Liumang, where did you want to lead them to?
I was going to lead them to my friend Dasha Bing, who is I'm trying to think of what the term is, like an info broker. Is that the right term? Info broker?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's an info broker who works on the lower level of Hong Kong, Kowloon, and this Undercity. And she gets the word from the poor folk, you know? Kind of like the Grey Fox in Skyrim. She's able to give money and food, and in some cases, yes, drugs, to the poor people of Hong Kong, and even some of the lower class people of Hong Kong. And they'll happily tell her who they saw at the bus stop, or if they happen to notice a man at a subway who matched the photograph.
Right.
And we were going to go to her because this was Mr. Rump's last known location.
Yes.
You were going to see if anybody had seen a giant walking Cheeto accompanied by a little boy.
So I'm going to spend a plot point, and Dasha Bing is actually currently not home, and you're seeing a lot of or rather in her base of operations, and you're seeing a lot of commotion in the area, and everybody's like, holy shit, yeah. And everyone's like really jazzed up and excited because apparently she has been kidnapped by taken forcefully by one of the gangs in the area, and she's been tossed into a pit fight.
Can I spend a plot point to say it's the Red Spear, since I hate those guys?
Yes, it was the Red Spear. The Red Spear literally just snatched her for God knows what and tossed her into a pit fight.
Those bastards.
So,
Those info broker kidnapping, tossing into a pit fight bastards.
That was very descriptive.
yeah. You
I understand,
are
but I say it in
underestimate
English.
the game.
you are of course given because everybody's like running in kind of like the same direction to watch the pit fight. So so you're able to kind of follow the crowd and get to the pit fight, rush in, and she's already like, so this pit fight, we're gonna say it's like a downward tube kind of sewage pipe, large sewage pipe,
Like a corrugated pipe.
yes, and and at the base is like it's just been filled with dirt and sand and and rocks and whatever they could like kind of pick up and put in there, and all of the walls are lined with like these really rickety looking audience seats that are like stacked down the pipe all the way around and looking down into the pit.
Holy shit! It's Thunder Tube.
And you have to get down. Yeah, you have to like go down the layers by ladder. So they have like their own little coliseum going on.
Just a quick question. I just nabbed another cue for Arsenal from the chat. Does that give me a plot point?
Sure.
Cool. It's a good one.
I've got more ammo
you
than
see-
patience. Keep pushing, asshole.
Yeah. So I
Love
just took. I've got more ammo than patience, so I can easily add on to it given the situation.
Yeah.
But that's a really good one.
Oh yeah. Very good.
But yeah, once he sees the fight pit, Arsenal gets pumped up. He's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. And they are like everybody, all these orcs and trolls are cheering like, and like they lift this gate, and 3 giant pandas just exit from all sides, like of this like they've lifted 3 gates. And they've all like come out, and they go yeah, and they are on their way towards poor Dasha Bing.
Oz.
Yes.
I'm going to immediately turn to the big troll ganger running the show, even if I have to spend a plot point to say there's a big troll ganger running the show.
Probably.
And I'm going to try and tell him, call off the fight right now and let Dasha out of the pit, or I will throw you to those fucking pandas myself.
Intimidation.
Can I help by looking big and scary behind her
Sure.
with my just
Although you're going to take a -2 penalty to that because you are not an orc or troll.
I'm an orc.
I'm talking to Arsenal.
Oh, okay.
So since I don't have intimidation,
It's just charisma, -2.
charisma. Well, since I'm trying to be show like I'm tough, could I add my strength to the charisma? Because it's more like me showing than me saying anything.
What do you do besides stand there? Because if you're just standing there, you're not getting it. You're getting a
He broadens his shoulders, and his mask is a depiction of the troll being thrown and then decapitated and gutted by pandas.
Alright,
It's like a
fine.
super cute, like cartoonish, like.
Alright, so yeah, it's interesting enough. It's definitely flashy. Go ahead and do just regular charisma. Just defaults. And remember that you have paranoia, so reroll 2 of those successes.
That's right. Okay. So, and then I guess I'm gonna re-roll the 1 success.
Okay, so we are at 1 success. Are you comfortable with this level of success?
Well, I'm just assisting him, right?
Oh, that's right. Yes. So you get 1 bonus die, Liumang.
Yeah.
Ah, fucking damn it.
Dang it.
All right. So that is 2 successes, correct? Total for your intimidation.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and use my own edge for the glitch die now.
Okay.
It's a plot
Wait,
point for a glitch die.
for a
That's a
glitch
glitch.
Roll failures.
Yeah, for a glitch
So do
die,
you
it's
use
your plot
edge or
point.
plot point?
Oh, okay then.
You have your edge then.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah. Mine
wait.
says glitch die just because I was rolling 1.
Wait, so
No,
you're-
yeah, but his Yeah.
So are you spending that glitch die? Because I think that's what you just did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't unroll.
Yeah. Immediately, the guy scoffs, shrugs his shoulders, and says, "This is Red Spear territory." And he like.
Okay, before he does anything, can I grab him by the fucking collar of his clothes, or the baggiest thing he has, pull him to the side, and like jump into the bottom of the pit on top of a panda, using him to break my...
Okay. Give me... Yes, you can. Give me a close combat plus agility.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was badass.
Amazing.
That was
That
badass.
image in my head is
so badass.
That's so good.
And I'm going to spend my own edge to re-roll all my failures.
There you go.
There we go.
It took me a minute to remember how anarchy works.
Yes.
There you go. 5.
All right, great.
5.
Yes, you are just barely able to like grab him and like yank him down, and you toss him down into the pit. And you hear bones break on top of the pandemonium.
Well, I'm
And
not
he
tossing him.
screams it.
I'm like jumping
Yeah, I know.
off with him.
Yeah, and you're using him, and the fall, like breaking the fall, his bones kind of break when he lands on this panda. Like his spine is and he just like howls in pain. But of course, you know this angers the Red Spears, and one of the first immediate things they do is they shoot down the platform. This is part of your glitch. They shoot the platform down that is that Turbo, Arsenal, and Retro are standing on, and they're going to tumble down into the pit. So
Sounds good.
can Turbo, Arsenal, and Retro take 4 stun damage?
Well, we're not allowed to make an agility reaction type thing?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No,
That's
Arsenal was
okay.
literally about to do something just like that.
Oh,
so.
totally. Yeah, me too.
Also, we need to try and obey turn order because we're still in the GM
Yeah,
turn.
we're totally like just jumping all over the
We're
place.
just jumping on
this.
it. Gotta go.
And I have plenty of plot points, so let's switch it up. And Turbo hasn't done much, and Retro I want first. And
Wait, can I ask, what is Dasha's reaction to seeing one of her best friends just plummet on top of a panda with a human shield?
So tell me a little bit about her, because right now, I mean, for sure she's going to be like shocked and slightly relieved, but also incredibly scared.
I'll say orc woman. She's about Liumang's age, 13 or 14. She's worked as a kind of freelance info broker for the gangs and triads, because she was born and raised in this undercity, and actually met Liumang a few times when she came to the surface to scavenge for food. She was actually one of the many rat folk of Hong Kong, and they kind of became friends because Liumang's from the Wempoa, which is one of the more profitable tribes in Kowloon. So she had the easiest time getting food from her, and they actually started hanging out as they grew up.
Is she orc or troll or like
Orc?
She's
Sorry,
orc.
I thought I said,
Okay.
yeah. So like when I say she's 13 or 14, you know, she is a full-grown woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like she's
right. Yeah, because that's how orcs do. So yes, they and actually I want to take a plot point, since nobody else wanted to do it. Radovarius, a small riot is starting in the crowds along the pipe.
I need to keep a closer eye on chat.
Oh yes, you do.
Chat is very essential, and we love them.
Yeah,
I'm afraid if I fuck around too much with the screens, my camera's gonna die again.
Understandable.
All right, so she is relieved, and I'll spend a plot point. She's going to yell out to you, specifically Liumang, like, "Here, take this!" And she's going to chuck a jade dagger in your direction.
Ooh.
Okay,
So
I'm
it is
gonna
a
catch
weapon.
it and then drive that. Like, is the panda under me still alive?
It's not your turn, but you have a jade dagger coming at. You have a jade dagger,
Okay.
mysterious jade dagger. You don't know its stats.
It's super exciting to try and get into it, so don't worry.
Yeah.
I just imagine like a sapphire knife, but more badass because it's jade.
Yes.
The stripper, Jade Dagger.
Just a person.
Don't you mean
Scantily
Jade
clad
Dagger?
person.
Heads up. I'm hearing lots of lightning outside, so in case the stream dies, that's how you know. So just...
It weren't
hopefully,
me.
let's not...
Don't worry, guys. We'll be...
Radivarius knew exactly where I was going with this.
Yeah.
'Cause I watched that this morning.
It's funny that you mentioned that right away, because your camera for me like stopped and then came back, and I was like, oh yeah, clearly. Like...
Okay. So anyway, cool. So Retro, it's your turn. Oh, actually, wait.
Oh.
No, fuck it. It's still my turn. I want these pandas to attack. Can everybody give me a edge plus edge roll? That's your usual amount, not what you have currently.
I'm rolling like a bitch.
Yeah, me too. Don't worry.
I'm just hearing troll.
Yeah.
Holy crap! I did it.
Oh my gosh, with my 10, I got 1.
I got
It's a
1.
Chinese secret.
All right. Retro and Turbo, roll off.
Okay, wait, 1, just 1? 9?
No, continue doing another edge plus edge.
2.
4.
Okay, great. So of the 3 bears, they're attacking everyone except Turbo. So can Liumang, Arsenal, and Retro give me dodge tests, please?
I'm on top of one of them.
All right.
Yeah,
Agility plus.
Yeah,
logic,
it's
just BT dubs.
It's trying to get you off it.
It's cornered,
Yes. Agility plus logic.
Fuck you, dude. Why? My rules. They're so bad.
Okay, mine are starting
3, 4,
to
5.
get good.
Yeah, 3 for 5,
I'm
guys.
getting good, scrub.
Okay, cool. So, let's see. Liumang, you're going to take 5 stun damage as it paws at you. Retro's taking 6 stun damage, and Arsenal is...
I'm down to 0 then.
It should go through your armor first.
But
does it?
Yes,
Oh,
yeah. Okay, all damage,
okay.
take it through armor. If it's armor avoidance, I'll let you know. But yes.
Oh, okay. So, thank God.
So take it off your armor first.
Okay, so you said 6?
6.
I'm at -1 in my armor now.
Okay,
So
so
you're
now
at 0, then you
that's
have
going into
1
your
stun.
stun track. Okay, and then Travis, you are Arsenal is taking 7 stun.
Cute.
By the way, since these are Shiba Tong jackets, are the other people in the Undercity kind of scared of us?
Would they be?
I didn't put
You
that
can-
on.
I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't either. You're the
Yeah,
only one. We like our stuff, man. That's
I
what
mean,
want.
and
Can I tie it to my waist and then?
Maybe. As long as you have a red and white yin yang on you, you should be fine. They might mistake you for one of my guys.
Arsenal will see the logo and he'll put it up on his display, so it's
Nice.
like a big thing. Yeah.
cool. All right, I think that's my turn. So Retro, you're first.
I don't. Retro's not really comfortable hurting endangered creatures.
Oh my god.
They're
You're comfortable
endangering
hurting us.
us, motherfucker.
We're in danger, okay?
Okay,
Retro's
Turbo,
not really
Turbo,
up for being a team player.
Or Retro, I mean. Retro. Remember,
Yes.
you'll be required to do wrong no matter where you go. That includes Hong Kong.
But
a plot point for that?
do it.
No,
Yeah, they're not
I want
endangered
to
anymore.
give you a plot point for that.
fine. Get a plot point.
But I will attack. I'm gonna use my mono whip.
Listen, guys, I'm a vegan. I don't really think that fighting pandas is the best option for us right
I
now.
don't really think that this is good for environment. Yeah, I'm gonna use my mono whip and attack the one who attacked me.
As a member of PETA, I am very insulted.
As a vegetarian, this disgusts me. So, what do I have to actually... Because I don't have any...
No hate to our vegetarians, whoever they may
Obviously. Dude, I had
Oh,
salad
yeah.
today. It was a good time.
I'll say fuck this.
It's one time I didn't eat it.
be. Whoa!
And it was great.
I could totally be a jerk right now. Okay, I will.
No.
Because
No, let's get back to the thing. Attack. You're mono whipping.
No, I want to know how do I have to attack him?
Close combat.
I don't have close combat.
Then just agility. Unless you want to bust out. I mean, remember, your best weapons are always your drones.
Well, I know.
Okay.
I know.
No, Trav, I hate everyone regardless of that.
Oh,
All right. You just barely hit it. There's no net hits, but ties go to the attackers in Anarchy. So, what's your base damage for the mono whip?
5.
5? Okay. All right. So you give it a nice slice, and it writhes in pain as blood flows from its hide.
Nice.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Cool.
Monster Beer, to answer your question, I wholly support ghouls. I believe they are underrated and they are inappropriately marginalized by our society.
That's right.
And how do you think they feel about you, Smooth Skin?
You said it wrong. You gotta
Skin.
You gotta do
Hey,
it. Tom.
I'll do what I want.
Turbo, you're next.
Bitch,
Okay.
have you seen my face? I am not a smooth skin.
Neither am I.
All right. I think Turbo's just gonna run up and fight the panda that's attacking Retro.
All right. With what?
Shotgun.
Pop
Take
up
it out
shotgun.
of the duffel bag.
All right.
Give one sec. Let me set
This music's
myself
pretty
up.
mellow for panda fighting.
Thank you.
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I need to
music?
get some tunes in here, dude. And
all right.
Okay, so
Thank you for reminding me.
5. Yeah, that's a lot. That's 6, 7.
that's
8
8.
successes.
8 successes.
8 successes. It's nice to have those rerolls. The fan.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go.
That's my first
you go.
attack.
This is panda fighting music.
Oh
Now,
shit.
This is pod racing. Yeah,
Okay,
8
so
successes.
all right, so you got 3 net hits. How much damage is that?
Only 3. 9.
3.
So 12.
12.
Fuck.
Still better than I do, dude.
Okay. Yeah, you give it another pump from the shotgun, and again, this thing is it's wounded, but it's still not down.
All right, one more hit on the same one.
All right.
Nice.
So 5. So now 6. Yeah, I got one more reroll. Okay, 6.
Okay. Another 3 net hits. So that's
12
another 12
damage.
damage. All right, you can describe the kill.
Jesus.
She hits it in like in the belly first, and then the next one she kind of shoves it right into the muzzle and.
All right. Bam. Kablamo.
Kill
All
her,
right,
my friend. I
one
mean, my
is
wife.
down.
Which one?
The one that was attacking Retro, which
So
is
not
not
the one I'm writing?
correct. So, Liumang, it's your turn.
Okay, so as a free action, I'm going to have my comlink play Marilyn Manson's Beautiful People. Actually, I'm going to have it play Irresponsible Hate Anthem. That's something. Right there.
Some ancient music.
Hey, she's
Oh,
from
one
the
thing I
Lampoa,
wanted
so-
to... I'll spend a plot point just to kind of a little bit retcon. When you were attacked, I mean, for the panda to, like, actually attack you, it would have to have gotten you off its back, right? So it would have knocked you off its back and, like, pawed at you. So right now you're on the ground.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to aim up with the Colt M23 while the Irresponsible Hate Anthem is playing, and I'm going to fire into the Adam's apple of the panda and
Oof.
try and blow out its spinal cord.
Nice.
Do pandas have Adam's apple?
No,
You know,
but
it's
that
this
area-
part, their throat right there.
I know, but
Yeah.
now I'm just curious.
Yeah,
All right,
you
so give me your firearms plus agility.
Mother.
Are you comfortable with this level of success?
How do I re-roll without edge?
Edge, you can reroll your failures.
Yeah, but I don't have edge, so how do I re-roll?
You can't.
That's it.
Unless you have any rerolls, reroll Shadow Amps.
Yeah, okay. He's gonna... Arsenal's just gonna sub-vocal you, and he's gonna be like, could you do better, please? We're being attacked by fucking pandas. And he's gonna give you an edge.
Thank you.
So just reroll your failures, yeah.
Do we hear the music?
Yeah!
Yes, you hear the music. I don't have my headphones in, so you hear Mr. Manson going, "Fuck it!"
Arsenal's gonna look over and actually go, "Hey, I know that song."
As we all know, no one was born with enough middle fingers.
That's pretty
Have you guys actually ever heard that
That's pretty
song?
badass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once.
It's like, I wasn't born with enough middle fingers. I'm not going to say the whole line because of our earlier conversation
Yes. All
about
right.
certain jokes.
So, one net hit. How much damage is that?
9.
9. All right. So you deal 9 damage.
Damn.
There's some blood.
Yeah,
It still hasn't really pierced
Dead?
through his hide.
Okay, I'm going to use my second attack to fire again into its, like, bloody throat hole.
The bloody throat hole. Go for it.
You're not getting an edge this time.
I'm going to spend
low.
a plot point for a glitch die.
There you go.
Oh.
Nice,
Okay.
there you go.
And it's a glitch.
I think I like.
Amazing.
If you've ever seen where like the beginning where I came in, I had all ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's my luck.
All right. So not only do you not hit, the gun jams.
Oh no.
Fucking
It is
Chinese
unusable.
rifles.
That's why you don't buy from China, damn it.
But it's right down the street.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and just looking at it, it's just not. You don't have time to fix this jam, so just forget about this weapon. You're gonna need to use something else.
Okay, I'm
but
gonna
you
use my
do.
third
There
attack
is that
that I
jade
still
dagger.
have.
There's that jade dagger on the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna start driving that repeatedly into the bloody neck hole.
Close combat plus agility, please.
Damn.
I'm actually good
Bloody
at it.
neck
What can
hole,
I say?
dude. That's my favorite band.
Oh, you said them too.
Ooh.
That jade dagger better be fucking useful.
All
kidding.
right, so you got 4 net hits. So the dagger, like, just something about this dagger is literally just piercing through like butter the panda's hide, and it just.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah, I can't believe it's not panda. All right, what's your strength?
I think it's 7. Yeah, 7.
7. Okay, so
I'm nervously fidgeting over here.
okay. All right, so you deal a good chunk of damage to it. It's still not down, but you're starting to see the power of this dagger that you are wielding.
God damn it, it's not dead.
Nope. Arsenal.
Alright, I'm gonna spend a plot point for a flashback. So Arsenal, he stands up after being caught off guard by getting dropped, and one of the schmucks that runs this place, or he's like part of the gang, fell too, and so as he's getting up, Arsenal's stomping towards him as he's reaching for his AK-98, and he brings up his foot and kicks him square in the chest, and then everything flashes to him holding his pistols and kicking in this door. And a bunch of Tsimshian gang members turn from a game of poker they're playing and look at him. And he holds up his guns and he says, "Time to say goodnight, boys." And he lights up this place. And like the guys flip over tables, and he basically runs up a table and then shoots this dude square in the face that was under the table.
Okay.
And then he lands on his back to shoot all these other dudes. And there's a dude on the ground with a bullet through his knee, and he's reaching for a gun that he kicks away, and he puts a gun to his head, and he says, "You're gonna tell me where Quickfoot is in 5 seconds. Here we go."
Hey, Oz.
Yes.
While he's rolling intimidation, can you tell me, can I spend a plot point for bat panda repellent? The chat suggested it, not me.
It did, yeah.
Panda repellent.
If you can justify finding panda repellent in this pit.
Jade dagger.
Oh, wait, I
Jade
can.
dagger.
No, Jade, just
I can.
make them high.
Hold on, I can. Okay, so.
I'm in the middle of a flashback, though. You can't do it right
Yeah, I want to resolve this flashback. I'm really excited.
Oh, by the way, I figured because it was a flashback, I could just kind of like murder everybody in this place in the flashback.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that fine?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's your narration.
Yeah. Intimidation? Man. Do I get a bonus for me murdering everybody in this place?
Maybe. Audience, where is what was his name again? I called him something interesting. Quickfoot. Running Foot.
Something. Running Foot. Thank you.
Where is Running Foot located? Somewhere in the Simshian or in the Salish Sheet. Meanwhile, all right, go ahead and roll me your intimidation, and give yourself a +2.
So that would be charisma plus charisma
plus 2.
Okay. I'm gonna spend. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Charisma plus 2. 3 successes. Hey.
Nice.
Out of 5 that I could have gotten.
He spits in your face and says, "Fuck you, Salish."
I was really hoping you'd say that. And then he stomps on his bullet knee.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then the flashback kind of goes out, and the dude that he kicked is flying into one of the pandas. And do I still have both my attacks since that was just a flashback?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he pulls out the AK-98, and he starts lighting up the third panda, who's the panda's probably like a little bit further back from the other two since the other two got to them first. So he's gonna be lighting them up.
Okay.
Oh boy. So that is firearms. Yeah. So that's 13, 15,
27. 56.
So yeah. So I said, did I say 15? I said 15. 15. 8 successes.
Nice.
4 net hits. How much is that?
12.
12. Okay.
Yeah. And then with the
your second attack?
Second attack, through the big wound that he's created in this panda's chest, he's just gonna launch a grenade into it.
Give me a thrown weapons test.
Thrown weapons?
Yep.
No. It's his grenade launcher.
Oh,
his gun.
Okay. Firearms then.
Okay. 6 successes.
Jeez. See, now you're rolling like a pro, man.
What the fuck were these?
How much damage? How much damage is that?
12.
12.
Baseline.
Plus 5. Okay. Describe the kill.
So 17 damage. Yeah. He just puts a bunch of bullets into its chest, and it's like, woo, and he's like, oh, shut the fuck up! I have more ammo than patience right now, and he shoots it in the chest, and it just like blood sprays the audience, and it sprays everyone else in here.
The splash zone. Oh.
Yeah, and no, actually, instead of saying ammo with patience, it explodes, and he's like, boosh.
There you go.
Give yourself a plot point.
Also, I had another question about Qs. How many was it to get a plot point for Qs used?
No, I give you back edge.
That's right.
Yeah, I just kind of said like half, but generally it should be 5, I think. 'Cause you're supposed to have 10 Qs, but we're kind of like all over the place, so...
Yeah.
5 Qs, you can get an edge back. Yeah, we haven't really called that in, but fun house roll. Anyway, alright, so 1 panda remains. The one that was attacking Liumang. Alright, so, Liumang, give me a dodge.
Okay, that's agility and logic.
Yes.
Okay. It's been a while since I played Anarchy.
And give yourself a glitch die.
Oh!
Since those have been so kind to you.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay.
That's not bad.
The
All right.
universe has been nice to me today.
All right. You dodge.
I just roll to the side out of the way of its paw.
Yes. Now, as for the weaponized portion of the pandas, chat. How are these pandas weaponized?
I honestly forgot that they were weaponized.
Yeah, so did I. I was like, we're
Oz
just
would
pawing.
too.
One of them is weaponized. The other two are fucking dead.
Can I spend
yeah.
a plot point to say that they have like machine guns coming out of their shoulders?
Like
You-
Blastoise?
If you
Just
want,
machine guns
but
instead?
I think
You can,
I think,
but I'm. While they also have
Yeah.
machine guns, they can have machine guns coming out of their shoulders, and I'm also going to take biomonitor explosives. Thank you, Avenzi.
Benzie, you're not allowed here anymore.
Hey!
You know,
Can everyone give me a dodge test as two pandas explode?
The panda that I exploded away was further away. Wouldn't
You should give me a dodge test for that panda, because it would have double exploded. Give me a dodge test.
Okay.
Oh man, so many of these really. There's so many good suggestions for how to weaponize pandas.
7. Whew.
Sorry, I'm. Dodge is bam 5.
Is that everybody's dodged?
Turbo, retro.
I think I'm waiting on Liumang.
Liumang.
Yep.
You got a dodge.
Yeah, I dodged. I did. I got 4 successes and a 2 on the glitch die.
Oh.
Oh no, this is a different dodge.
Oh. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
This is the explosion.
Oh,
Are you all comfortable with these levels of success?
no.
I can't do much better, so 7 will do.
I'm pretty okay with my 5, I think.
All right. Excuse me. Let me find damage code for explosive panda in the book.
That's something interesting I didn't know was in there.
Puffer fish, you went too far.
I'm gonna reroll. I still have 3 edge. So,
Yeah, yeah. If you have edge,
Yeah, I'm just going blank, hold on. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Okay. I literally blanked and I was like, what's 12 minus 4? 4 minus 12. There. So, 6 successes for me.
sorry. Okay, everybody read out what they got. Turbo.
5. Okay.
Turbo got 7.
Okay, Arsenal got 5. Liumang.
1.
Okay. And Turbo. And Retro.
6.
Okay. I happened to explode really good, and I got 7 successes. So, Turbo, baseline, 12 damage. Arsenal, 14 damage. Retro, 13 damage. And
I'm dead.
Liumang,
I'm not kidding. At 13.
Hang on.
Okay.
19 damage.
What kind of damage?
Physical.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm dead.
I'm gonna spend a plot point to say that the explosion from the big one knocked him. It like flew him away, so he didn't get the damage from the second one. To cut that in half.
Oh no! I mean, this is all like everyone just took 1 explosive panda damage. I didn't double the damage.
Oh.
It's just, yeah.
Can
I'm
I
dead.
spend
Okay,
a plot
so-
point? Wait, hang on.
Before we let me explain the situation. So
Okay.
when you go all the way down in this game, you are considered staggered. You're not dead yet. If you take further damage, that's when you start making edge rolls to see if you live.
Okay.
So who's still alive?
Technically, I am.
Before we do that, can I spend a plot point to
Yes.
jump on the panda and take the hit for Retro?
What about me?
She's my wife!
Yeah, it's true.
We're married.
That's true. we're married.
You can, yes.
Okay, then I am down.
Okay, so Retro, you did not take that damage.
I'm going to still spin that plot point to say that the asshole who I kicked into a panda was getting up again after being staggered, and he just human shielded and still only takes half damage from it. So he takes 7 instead of 14. The other dude's fucking
I'm going to meet you halfway, and you take 10.
10?
10 instead of 7.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Oz.
Yes.
Can I spend a plot point to say that Lou is just tough and takes 1 less damage?
No.
Surrender, is it?
No, there are qualities and stuff for that.
True.
All right. So to reiterate the situation, how is everybody right now?
I'm staggered.
You're staggered, turbo staggered.
Right now, there's the finish her thing floating over my head.
Yeah. Turbo staggered. Arsenal.
Yeah, Turbo lies on top of the panda and looks up at Retro, and doesn't have time to say anything.
My clothes are in tatters. I'm smoking.
Arsenal has 1 health.
I have 9 because Turbo saved me. That's all my health.
The crowd cheers as they're punching each other.
Yeah!
Ooh. Did the alive panda have to dodge?
It already-
because
Oz.
the alive panda would have to dodge.
You're
Shut up,
right. You're
Dr.
right.
G have
Nice.
ideas.
No, I mean that's a good call.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's.
Can I spend a plot point to say Dasha knows first aid?
I know first aid.
Awesome.
Yeah, and
Because
yes.
I have a bear spirit.
Okay, so
Who's watching
you don't have the first aid skill though.
I know, but I don't have to roll a plot point for it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be much slower. Whereas, anyway, so the panda also gets taken out. The remaining panda, leaving Arsenal and Retro. Like, what the hell just fucking happened?
Plot point to say that the bomb inside of that one was a dud.
Good.
Good. Thank you. I didn't even think of that.
nice expenditure of a plot point.
Yeah, I don't want to die.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't want to lose anybody else either.
As the smoke clears, the audience watches intently, and they see the carnage that has. Oh, I'm supposed to roll for Dasha too, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
God damn it!
If she's in the area, how far or close was she?
Yeah, she's in the pit.
Oh, okay. So
Um,
I'm guessing this is a
tube.
tiny pit. I imagined this to be like semi-medium big.
Oh god. Okay, hold on. I think I need to make a vigilantism test again.
Oh my god, so much.
I think there's a lot of.
What?
Yeah,
Okay. What is
there's a lot going on here.
I know.
Can I use a plot point saying that there's obstacles in this pit where she's
Listen,
hidden behind one of
We
them?
never established. No, it was a pit, and that was it. It's a gladiator pit. There's no obstacles.
My vigilantism thing is if I see someone who's unarmed and in the way and hasn't been part of this shit, then he would jump in to take the hit of that.
Okay, you can take the hit. Spend the plot point.
Well, I was gonna make a test like we did before to see, like a composure test, to see if his stupid vigilante ego would get in the way.
Okay, you can roll a glitch die with that too.
Fuck. So that was
How's this out for
willpower
blood?
plus
Willpower plus willpower. Yep.
willpower plus willpower. Oh,
Yeah.
3 successes. Great. And no glitch.
Okay.
Hey, Retro
You
Various
can't help
gave a really
yourself.
Good idea.
Yeah.
What?
So
Sorry?
he's gonna jump in and take the hit.
All right.
Yeah.
Or
I'm sorry. What?
So Retrovarius just gave me an idea.
Oh,
Can I spend a plot point to say that Chuck Norris is in the crowd?
Norris is dead.
That does not need to be a plot point. Because yes, first off, no. Well, maybe a guy who's really enthusiastically into looking like Chuck Norris. So like Chuck Norris, the troll, and like
Norris.
But yeah. So okay, great.
No, is Arsenal dead? What
Arsenal?
happened?
Yeah,
Okay,
Arsenal took the hit. He had 1 health. He had 1 health, so he doesn't have. He's staggered. Didn't have to roll again for damage to
So
find
is
out.
Liumang up or is it Dasho?
Only
Retro-
Retro is up. She is the last one standing.
Okay.
Oh, and Dasha. Yeah, they took the hit.
Because that's who I took the hit for. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Oz. I'm gonna spend a plot point to say that some of the poor people in the audience are actually fans of the Shiba Tong and rush to our aid.
There you go.
There we
Alright.
go.
That's a good one. How many
Yes.
plot points do you have right now?
I have that. I'm down to 2.
Okay.
I still have 4.
I have this
I
many.
just can't think of.
You don't have a limit?
No, GM does not have a limit.
I think we did talk about that before. I was
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Hark! Members of the Tong, come
Yeah.
to your outdistricted aid.
All right. So they rush to your aid. Let's get out of this.
yeah.
Why are we here again? To find a kid?
Yeah, you're here to.
Okay, how do we resolve this? What goes on here?
Actually,
It looks like it's the GM's turn,
Oz.
right?
Yes.
Oz.
No.
Oz, I hope you don't mind, but just as a favor to a friend, I was gonna say that it was actually a orc pit fighter and pit fighter enthusiast named Ling Quan who was actually in the crowd and decided to run to Liumang's help because he knows that the Shiba Tong is a good group, even if he's not a part of it.
Sure. Cool.
That's good.
You better be fucking thanking me, Monster Beard.
Yeah. You guys are after a good. We're gonna go ahead and conclude the scene. Let's look up rules for healing, shall we?
Yeah.
So is this a new scene?
Yes.
Reluctantly gives us.
But
back
hold
our
on.
plot point.
Wait though. Actually, when you're staggered, you don't get plot points back. So give me one.
Just kidding.
What is
Interesting.
Let me look this up. I never get to do this, so I'm not a
Because I
very.
have wired reflexes, so don't I
Nice.
still get 2?
I have wired.
No, if
but
you're
you don't
down,
have-
if you're staggered,
We're
no.
down. We can't take any.
What if I spent a plot point to give myself 1 health and then?
You genius!
Shut up.
I wish for more wishes.
I don't think you can spend
I
plot
give
points
myself a
either.
plot point to replace
Yeah,
Just
but
all
you
the
can't-
plot
interact with
you
plot
can't give
points?
yourself.
All right, look. When you're staggered,
Yeah. No, you can. That's one of the rules of this. You can.
Oh, I don't know that.
You can give yourself a point of armor or HP.
Ha!
hold up.
What is that?
Hold
crap?
up. Staggered.
I don't know.
When all of the
Staggered.
boxes of either condition monitor are filled, the character simply cannot give any more and may take no actions, can give no narrations, and cannot spend any plot points.
Damn.
There are instances in which a spell or a seal could still be in effect, but that's final call based on me. So if you can give me a thing as to how that could have possibly happened.
Oh yeah, nothing like that happened. There's no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
me.
healing.
But we're not unconscious. We can still perceive things, right?
It's. I mean, you're basically.
I feel like it's winded. Like you're winded. Like you're just like.
You're fading
You're
in and out of
endless, like-
consciousness.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, so. New Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna say may instantly repair gear or spells may instantly repair damage. Otherwise, assume to completely repair once the player has the equivalent of a night's worth of downtime. All right, so you guys can spend the night resting to heal back up.
Can we do it at Dasha's little flat?
Yes.
So what? Just to be clear for the future, how could you ever die?
If you take damage again when you're staggered, You make an edge plus edge test, and you need 1 success. If you take damage, and if you don't get it, you die. If you take damage again, then you need 2 successes. If you take damage again, you need 3 successes, etc., until death.
So, you can still spend edge when you're doing that, right? So if you fail that test, you can spend one of your edge points to try and re-roll it?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, because we can't spend plot points, but it never said anything about edge.
Oh, I thought it
Yeah, no, you can spend edge. That's fine.
Okay, good. Because that would be really shit if he was like, oh, cool, it's dead now.
Well, anyway. All right, so that's the fun rules crunch of
Hey,
Anarchy
first
that we've
time we
never
came
really...
that close to death.
Hey!
And it's when I'm here.
All right, so what happens with this crowd? How do they react to our...
Anybody who's still up, so Retro, for example, you can pay either a karma for full armor repair right now, or you can just rest and repair it overnight while everybody is healing. Otherwise, you are alone with Dasha.
We're in Dasha's flat.
Well, we gotta figure out how to carry people back. Did we figure that out?
I mean, here, plot point. Plot point. You guys are, you guys are in like a shanty.
We're already there.
Yeah, you're like in a shanty medic. You know, everybody's like in cots, and you know, they're doing what they can, but they don't really have a lot of. Well, then again, Dasha would probably be able to have some pull. So yeah, I mean, she's able to get you guys healed eventually, but it's gonna.
There's a very large bear, like a grizzly bear in astral space that's sitting next to Arsenal's bed.
I'm gonna pop shade right before I go under for treatment, just so I can see pretty colors.
Okay. Yes, it's a splendid array, and you see the bear next to Arsenal.
I am going to... Yeah, I'm not gonna... How much karma do I have to spend to instantly get that back?
You still need a full night's rest, but for
Yeah.
your armor and anything that got which is just the armor, it would be 1 karma to repair automatically, but you can get it back after a full night's rest. You can repair it basically overnight. It's not a...
Yeah, I'll repair it overnight, but I'll sit next to Turbo and scold her for saving my life, and then thank her.
Right.
For T-Cut, you know what this means.
I'll as I'm repairing my stuff, I'll be like, you know, you're really reckless, and I'm not that worth saving. I could have taken that, I think.
She like holds her finger like and just like kind of like awkwardly strokes your face like shh. Yeah, it hurts in here.
Retro's gonna kind of smile a little bit and kiss her on the forehead and be like, I know it hurts.
How come I don't get kisses?
Are you married to me?
Plot point
I'm
to say
single.
that. Yeah, Arsenal's basically just he kind of tosses a bit and he winces, and the only words that he ever says is just Suja. And that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Cool. Dasha Bing approaches you, Retro, and she says,
In English, hopefully.
She says in English, yes, because she's an info broker, so she should know some languages. Says, thank you for saving my life. I mean, I'm sorry about all of your friends, but that was the Red Spears. They thought they thought they could take over this town, but they almost had it.
Well, don't thank me. And she nods over at Arsenal. Thank the person who actually saved you. I barely did anything, honestly.
Well, if it wasn't for all of you, who knows?
These, red spheres, who exactly are they?
The other hooligan gang. Not important. I have to ask, what were you doing here?
Important mission. You know.
Okay, well.
You seem to know, her. And she'll nod over to Lou.
Yes, we've known each other for quite a while.
How long?
How long?
I'll say like since childhood when they were like 5, 6 years old.
There you go.
Well, I hope she heals up fast.
Yes, I think with all of the equipment I was able to scrounge up for all of you, we should be fine after a good night's rest.
That's a relief. I don't think I can stand watching another person get hurt like that.
Well, rest up, heal up, and I guess we'll talk in the morning.
Exactly. I'm sure Lou will actually give you what our mission's about, seeing that she would trust you.
Is there anything that you maybe want me to be looking up in the meantime?
Actually...
The location of a Cheeto.
I just imagine Retro actually saying that and her being like, oh.
Well, there's a noodle boy right down the street that sells Cheetos.
Well, actually, I'm sure that Lou's going to tell you this anyway. We're looking for a missing child.
Okay.
And we think the person who took him is disguised as David Rump.
And you're down here...
I just follow orders. I just follow them.
Okay.
I think Lou had information, but then this happened.
Well...
And we kind of got sidetracked.
Alright, well, we'll talk about it in the morning then. I need to rest up too, so... Don't worry about it.
Of course.
Alright.
I need to work on my armor anyway.
Yeah.
I can't spend a plot point because I'm staggered, but we did get suggestions for where running foot would be.
Oh.
Earlier in the chat.
Ah, but I didn't tell you. Because you failed your intimidation.
Yeah, but I figured that was gonna
You could
continue after the...
Fine,
yeah.
go ahead and take one. Let me know where.
Make sure you put it in the
what's the
raffle,
cannon?
'cause I don't know how far up it is.
What's the cannon? Well, should I add... add to that memory to why he would say it?
No.
No? Okay.
No, you'll find out
torture.
in the future.
Okay. I'm gonna take Vancouver's Richmond Ruins from Rats.
Okay.
Does that one seem
Monster
pretty good?
Beard, why do you want to get us all killed?
Travis, make sure you put that down or in the raffle because I can't find it.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
have
like-
a raffle open.
Oh, I found it. I got it. Vancouver, Richmond Ruins.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, it is not Monster Beard. It is hell. It is all the hell. It is all the hells of China rolled into one super hell.
So, let's spend a plot point. We're going to zoom forward ahead of time. Everybody's fully healed!
Yay!
Everybody gets their edge back! No, actually, no, I'm sorry. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Oh.
You see?
Yeah, no, it's edge per session. It's not edge per rest. I have to remember that.
You see?
But yes, it is a new scene, so you can get your plot points.
Yeah.
Am I the only one in this group currently, including that doesn't have a new
group
scene
reflexes?
plot point thing?
Yeah, basically.
Group reflexes. It's very good for combat people, but since you're in the Matrix most of the time, then it's like...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you have drones. You have like 2 attacks
I have
already.
2,
Whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, there's some things we might be able to do about that. Anyway, in the future, so you all gather around the fire, the fire barrel.
Barrel fire.
Yeah. And I assume I imagine Dasha Bing's setup being like lots of like cobbled together terminals from various ages in the past like 20-25 years.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah.
Fab terminal.
Like I imagine if you ever saw Elysium, like that guy that has
Spider's
like all,
lair, yep. That
Yeah.
I was thinking the exact same thing, just like
Yeah.
spiders hyped up.
Yeah, so that's what her setup is.
And yes, I can actually name that character.
Yeah. And she steeples her fingers and says, "What can I do for you for saving my life?"
Well, you could give us some of the information you might have. You remember Isabel?
Yes.
I was talking to her, and I asked her to scout through the municipal grid of Hong Kong. It wasn't easy, but she was able to trace David Rump, an orange-skinned man with a little boy going around Kowloon and then into Hong Kong. And last he was sighted, he was passing through Night Errant and the Tianlong to go to the sewage pipe that we entered from with this child. And we would like that child to be safe, and we thought that since you'll know everything that goes on in these tunnels and in the sprawl, you could tell us where he is with this child.
So, upon seeing like an image of the child and doing her, taka, she says, the child was not with someone who looked like this someone who looked like David Rump, but definitely we have I have hidden cameras all over this shantytown, and I've caught some footage of this child being led by someone of similar stature as an orc. From what you're telling me, it seems like this might be a disguise adept, so possibly changed his appearance to blend in easier in this town. And she leads you to through like a maze of sewage pipes to a location deeper into the sewage pipes, and she goes, I wonder what he wants there. And she makes a mention, and I'm going to spend a plot point, that that there is actually like this really awkward fracture of a mana line in the sewers that's like just giving like really bad juju feng shui around the area. But that's where like that specific part has been like cordoned off by her and her people, and that's gonna be my next plot point there. So she can basically like let you guys go through the barrier and all that of people and get inside that mana line.
Okay.
So I'm
sorry, but can you explain what that means exactly, mana line?
So mana lines are, the best way to describe them is like just arteries of magic all over the world.
Okay.
And in some places, like those mana lines are, like for example, the Wuxing Sky Tower. It was purposefully built on top of like the best, most powerful mana line in Hong Kong to increase their prosperity and their through feng shui and all that. So that's how they were able to like skyrocket to the AAA. Like that's where it's rumored that it came from. So in this case, this is like a fractured mana line, but it seems to not be a very it's not a healthy mana line. So it's like it's not like the one in Wuxing where it's yay prosperity money. This one's like gross.
You get a feeling of gross.
Yeah.
You get a feeling of last Tuesday's taco night.
Ley lines, thank you.
Ley lines, yeah.
Okay. So I'm
Snort it
gonna
for magic power.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a plot point to skip us ahead, and you enter, because it's getting close to midnight. So you guys enter the chamber where this mana line like has its firmest power, and Arsenal, you're already actually starting to feel like the negative energies already affecting you. Like you're not aspected towards this kind of magic, so because of that you're taking like a -4 to anything that you're doing magically. This includes like anything that boosts your fighting or whatever. If you're using stuff like that, you're taking penalties. Okay?
-4?
-4. Mana lines are not, and actually, I mean, like that's a pretty whatever mana line. I could have really screwed you. So, in this chamber is a man and Oliver Fist, and Oliver Fist is like laying in a dais, like in the center of this chamber. and he appears to be unconscious, but there's just like, and even those who are not awakened can see like, not even see, it's not see, it's you feel like just this vibrations and like this if you've ever felt that like feeling of dread, like that's what you're getting.
Can I say my shade high is still going strong, so I actually can see what's going on?
Yeah.
Sure. And Arsenal can see this too. So there's magic that's being directed toward Oliver Fist.
What's this other individual in here with Oliver? What is their
astral signature?
What does their astral signature look like? Does it match up?
Yes, it does match.
What is the layout of this room right now?
Think circular.
But
like,
so we just kind of like walked in here.
Like sewer. It's like a sewery. So maybe let's say it's like a rectangular room, but like one part of it, like one corner has just like collapsed, and there's like sewage runoff, like water. So it's just like this shallow, like really shallow, like this tall pool in this room, and looks up at all of you and says, "What are you all doing here?"
We are here to rescue that child.
Wait, what does he look like?
He looks like an orc right now.
Yeah.
And what is Oliver Fist doing exactly? Is he reacting at all, or is he kind of like...
He's unconscious.
He's unconscious. He's passed out.
I'm just kidding.
There's two ways that we are going to leave with that child. I'm offering you the easy way. Let me try intimidation.
You can do it!
For what it's worth.
Arsenal's gonna assist with that. Arsenal's gonna assist with that, and his white mask goes this dark, like it like inks into black. When Liumang says there's two ways, I want to offer you the easy way. He says, I don't.
And when you say that, Turbo, like her shotgun, just stares at him.
Yeah, I don't know if I can intimidate, but Retro's gonna pull out Ori's katana and twirl it in her hand.
Well, I'm just trying to like directly assist Liumang's.
I guess.
I don't know if I can actually. I just wanted to be cool like you, Trevor.
Yeah, me too. Sorry.
All right, everybody, give me charisma tests.
Okay.
Everyone is cool.
Everyone, give me charisma tests because I know nobody has intimidation. Oh no, Turbo has intimidation. Arsenal.
Hey, I have intimidation.
0.
Hey, you get an extra die for me. Liumang does.
Okay, so I got 3 hits, and then I'm gonna re-roll the number of hits you all get.
You get 1 extra. Yeah, so you get 2 extra dice.
Nice. That's not too bad.
Is Retro not gonna try and roll?
She did.
I did.
She got 0.
I got a 0.
Oh, okay, I missed that.
Yeah, I'm not that threatening.
Hey, both of those worked.
Nice.
So 5 successes.
Nice. Teamwork.
As he changes his appearance.
When he does, I'm gonna start streaming this to Deadeye.
Yeah. He changes his appearance to David Rump. And
can I talk to him about his well thought out opinions on the ass orientation?
And he says, this is not your business. And he's not even talking in David Rump's usual voice.
Yeah.
He's just, this is not your business.
Oh, I think it is, friend. And he's gonna take a step forward.
Turbo points at Oliver Fist and glares at him and says, "And this is not your science experiment."
I'm not trying to do an experiment. I'm trying to help my brother.
Brother?
What?
Shit,
Oh,
is there two
so
kids?
What are you doing?
I'm
doing
gonna
to his
spend the
kid,
plot
then?
points to say that Oliver is actually this changing adept's brother, and this ritual is curing some kind of future cancer.
That actually can't work because we've already established the relationships
Yeah.
of these characters.
Yeah, I think
not
Oz
yeah.
has something cooking
Yeah.
there.
Says,
I'm salty now.
this isn't...
Funny, I'm playing a pen and paper RPG online, and I'm still using a fucking pencil.
That's right.
Yep, I do too.
So
Looking
what?
on my notes.
Oz?
So he says, this is... And he changes, again, his appearance to Ghost. And
What does
Arsenal...
Ghost look like?
Yeah.
I don't know what he looks like,
What does Ghost
so-
look like, Arsenal?
Ghost is an elf. He has a very slender face, very pale skin, short, slick black hair, and like these kind of like cold blue eyes. He kind of doesn't look like a real person,
Yeah.
just because he just looks so synthetic, even though there's nothing weird about him. But he kind of has like a weird uncomfortableness to him, like he's not used to being in his own face, kind of thing.
Yeah. I think it's time that I come clean with everyone. We can just talk for a moment, and then you decide what you want to do.
Stop talking, then.
Turbo adjusts the grip on her shotgun.
I'm gonna cock my rifle.
This is my nephew. This Oliver. When I gave you the job to take Oliver around, and I gave him those drones, it's because he's family, and I finally found him. I had no... I had no intention of hurting him. Mitsuhama did. Mitsuhama stole him from me after I took him after that run. I took him out of that orphanage and I kept him as my own because he's Ghost's son. I've been working for Seder Krupp for a long time now, ever since I defected from Mitsuhama. I defected because after my brother and I got recruited into Mitsuhama, by which I mean we were basically kidnapped and experimented on after there was some horrible deaths and trouble that we got into with, well, irrelevant story. And they took Oliver and they experimented on him and they gave him this cyberware that you're seeing now. And I was able to get out and run away. But my brother Ghost wasn't so lucky. And he starts getting emotional and says they have him under some kind of ritual magic that's to wipe his memories once he's done with a job, once he's done being whoever it is that they want him to be. We're both disguised adepts, and they saw our potential, but they've been using him as this faceless person, like just a doll. And they send him out, do whatever they need to do, and I felt that this was my only way to, if I'm able to bring back Oliver Fist if I bring back Oliver to him, his child, maybe he could regain his memories and I can save him.
I'm gonna judge intentions the fuck out of this guy.
Yeah.
What is that, charisma and logic?
Yes.
Yeah. I have something I'm gonna do too.
I'm gonna re-roll my failures. God damn, Liumang, you are just not on the ball today.
Yeah, I've been rolling like shit too.
3, 2.
Yeah. Can we all do that?
Yeah, charisma plus logic.
Well, Arsenal's gonna sub-vocal Deadeye. He's gonna send him a message when he's streaming this to him. And he's gonna ask, is this him or his brother? Is this the real ghost, or is this his brother?
Deadeye's like, I can't tell. They're twins. Hell if I know. Everybody feels he's telling the truth. He says, we've been through a lot, and Seder Krupp, I've been working as Rump's body double and doing, I mean, let's be honest, it's not like the owner, the CEO of a AA corporation is going to be giving you jobs directly. I've just been supplied with a Seder Krupp. And he even opens up his wallet and he's just like, I've been, with Seder Krupp expense accounts. And this is how I've been funding all of your runs, all of them.
Stop fucking talking! I'm so fucking tired of hearing you run your mouth about bullshit I don't fucking care about. What are you doing to that kid?
I'm trying to... This magic, this ley line, I want to enhance his recognizability. The mana that's... And he gives you like this whole spiel, but basically the intention is that by matching him to like the same kind of ritual magic-y mana stuff that's that Ghost is being affected by, that maybe that would like kind of gel with him and like he can get those memories back and like kind of break this ritual.
So Turbo glances over at
the child is leaving with us.
Turbo glances over at Arsenal and says, "Is that gonna hurt him? Is that gonna hurt the kid?"
Arsenal starts stomping over towards this guy. He's gonna start stomping towards him, and he pulls out one of his pistols, and he's like, "This fucking kid isn't some sort of guinea pig experiment bullshit you can fill with whatever the fuck."
I'm not the one that's doing the guinea experiments. It was Mitsuhama. They were the ones that turned him into this.
He gets a forearm into his chest up against a wall.
Fucking corporation.
And he's in his face.
That sounded Russian. The bingo ball of accents, I assure you.
They did this to him. They did this to my brother. They were about to do it to me.
Do you think
you can solve this by doing the same magic to this child that ruined you? You think it will help him?
Yes, I do. I've been doing my research. I wouldn't do this otherwise. Mitsuhama kidnapped him from me to give me leverage, to be leverage against me and against Seder Krupp and against Rump.
This is why I don't get involved in corporate.
Can we talk to Oliver? Can we communicate with him?
He's unconscious right now, but I mean, you can.
Is there any
if you get him
like
off the
astrally, like would Arsenal be able to do it? Like speak with his astral form or something like that?
You know what? I'll allow that.
So
First.
Turbo's gonna
find a plot point.
grab Arsenal by the shoulder.
And Liumang can do it as well, since you're still on shade.
Pull him back and say, try talking to the kid.
It's not. He's resisting you. He has the dude up against the wall, and he has a gun to his chest, basically.
Can we do?
He's yelling at him.
Can we roll off?
What is this for?
I don't know. I want to pull him away from the guy.
Oh yeah.
So like a
Well,
strength
he's
test?
resting on the dais. He said.
Yeah, he's on the dice.
Yeah, I want to pull Arsenal away from non-ghost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oz, can I do that? Can I
And,
roll a
like-
strength check?
Yeah, so
Or
like
I mean, I'll let you guys
He's,
kind of
like,
narrative
resisting.
through it. I mean, it's yeah, Arsenal's resisting, so
yeah.
This is why I
Well,
don't
because
deal with
he's not
fucking
done.
corporations.
He's been trying to yell at this guy whenever he's interrupting him.
Yeah, on purpose. I want you to stop yelling at him and talk to the kid.
Well,
yeah.
I'll talk to the
Um,
kid. I'm
Yeah,
more
you
worried
see
about the
you see
kid.
like this aura of Oliver Fist, and rather the aura that's left of him, because I mean he's been like so much essence has been taken away from him from all the cyberware, and he looks at you with those doughy eyes, and
he doesn't. I mean, wait, who's he looking at?
at you, Arsenal.
Oh,
Yeah,
he doesn't recognize Arsenal though.
no, that's fine, but he looks at you.
Oh, I
and-
thought you said he was giving him like a recognition. No, look.
No,
of
no, no.
recognition.
He's looking right at you and says, "Please stop hurting him. He's my uncle.
This
Oh,
is your
well,
uncle.
The kid said it. It's settled.
It's my uncle.
Yeah.
I want to meet Dad, and I want Dad to know me. Please, Mister, don't hurt him."
Do you know who your dad is? You remember Deadeye?
Tito.
You remember that guy that came to you when your dad wasn't there, and he showed you what it's like to have a life outside of the orphanage that you grew up in?
Pretty interesting.
You remember that guy?
Yeah,
Remember these people?
yeah.
That dad that was never there for you tried to murder him. And he's constantly trying to murder him. I have people that I care about too, and I know this is a tough situation for you.
He's
But
only
this is not cut and dry.
he's only doing that because he doesn't know, Mister. They make him do whatever they want.
And he kind of like sucks himself back into his form. And
What?
he,
Well, I was gonna say, what if we rescued this? Fuck. What if we rescued this man from Mitsuhama, you say, or Shadow Group?
why should we?
Give him a
He and
chance
his,
to be with
he and
his son.
his fucking friends have been sending assassination squads after you guys for months now.
Didn't you just say that his actions were not his own? They were controlled by Shadow Group?
Yeah, this
They were
asshole
controlled
said
by
it.
Mitsuhama.
Mitsuhama, sorry.
Yeah, this guy introduces himself as Chat. What does he introduce himself as? He's got to have a runner name. But yeah, he's not.
Oh.
He's not Ghost.
Yeah.
He's the twin to Ghost.
The twin to Ghost. So something probably along those same lines,
Yeah.
like maybe
Okay,
Spectre.
hold on.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Spectre or Spectral.
Spectre.
Spectre,
People are
Poltergeist.
voting.
Spirit.
I'll see. Let's see what Chat does though.
Spirit.
Yeah.
Spectre.
Spectre, Gemini,
Ooh, Gemini.
Phantom. Ooh.
Phantom.
I like Phantom.
Spectre,
That's where it
Phantom,
goes.
Gemini,
Oh,
2000.
Spectre's good.
Frank.
Meanwhile, yeah, he's no, he'll be. His name will be.
Like Spectre.
It's Spectre. Yeah, we were all kind of going along this line.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I like that.
Spectre.
Narcissus.
I can finally write a name. I've just been having him as Ghost 2.
Yeah, Ghost too.
That's
We're
his
not the
actual
Ghost
runner
between
name.
them.
Slimer.
That would
Oh.
technically, since they've been working on him, that technically would be. He wouldn't actually have a name. They'd be like, "Oh, just give it to Ghost 2." Like,
Well, I mean,
if they were
they've-
that cruel.
I mean, they were. No, I mean they're. They were. Regardless, they have had a past before Mitsuhama. So
okay. I'm just saying that in Mr. Hama, they would probably just.
here's
be
the
like,
thing.
"Eh."
I mean, they're disguise adepts, so it's actually a
Yeah.
pretty. Not rare ability, but it's a very wanted ability for obvious reasons. And it's twins, so I mean, you can do so much with that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, they had a history, and essentially, one of them got in trouble, took the whole family. Like, it's just been that whole thing with Mitsuhama. And plot point. At this point, Evan Teague and various various Mitsuhama executive soldiers walk into the room and say, excellent. You led us right to them.
I'm gonna cut his monologuing off and shoot a grenade into his chest.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at whoever he doesn't kill.
Evan Teague, let's go. Murk him.
Wait. So who do you shoot?
Evan Teague.
Evan Teague.
And I'm gonna shoot whoever's outside of the grenade's blast radius.
Yeah. So what happens? What happens is Arsenal lets go of this guy when the other guy starts talking, and he spins around and grabs his AK, and he says, "Oh my God! I have way more ammo than I have patience for you assholes." And then he shoots the fucking thing into his chest. And that'd be 5
I just want to shoot some corporate assholes.
That'd be 5 Qs. So I'm gonna use that edge I just used on this roll into those assholes.
Okay.
That's okay. So you had me roll firearms for this before, for the grenade launcher?
Yes.
Would that be firearms or would that be heavy weapons?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, this should have been heavy weapons.
Okay. So
should I roll for shooting too?
Sure. And you're shooting Evan Teague as well, or the?
I'm shooting whoever's
Survivors.
outside of the grenade's blast radius. So just the generic guardsman.
Okay.
Or the elite guardsman, you said.
I'm joining the shooting party here.
8, 9.
Liumang really hates anyone affiliated with a corporation, so hey, an excuse to shoot them.
I feel like all of this murder is going to lead to murder. So yeah.
Oh, hold on. I have to.
While everyone is shooting these guys, Retro's gonna stand in front of Oliver.
Yeah.
Like almost like protecting.
Well, I mean, they're
him.
like entering the room, and so like I mean, because the dude's right there, and so like I'm assuming that I'm like right in front of Oliver when I'm doing it. So
I thought
yeah,
you were
he's
up
shielded
against
from
the
that side.
wall. With the what's his face?
Yeah,
Spectre.
well, because they're right there, and then Oliver's like right to the right of us, or like next to us, and so when he turns and takes a couple steps forward and shoots.
I'm
5.
still gonna be there because I don't want to be near those guys, and I'm probably in your way of a rocket because Retro hasn't moved. So.
All right, I'm going to say that with all of these rolls and very decisive shooting. A few of the guards go down. Evan Teague's obviously like been behind, has his own little barrier thing. Like I want to kind of keep him alive a little longer. Plot point.
Plot point: all of the soldiers had biometric explosives. No.
All right, and says, if you want to continue helping Lofweir make Rump a dragon, you're going to hand over that child. We're going to stop having all of this shit going down. Everyone's going to stop working for Rump, and we can move on with our lives.
Okay, wait, let me just clarify. If we want Rump to be a dragon, we give you the kid?
No,
That's what he said.
If we do not want Rump
don't.
to be a
If we
dragon.
want to stop Rump from becoming a dragon, we give you the kid.
Correct.
Here's the
Okay,
thing, though,
got
we
it.
can't become a dragon
You,
without.
you flipped those around us. I was like, wait a second.
sorry.
So
Okay, kill you.
I'm gonna use my second attack, and he's just going to say, "I opt for option C," and shoot him in the face.
All right. Then Evan Teague dies.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
I
was a
wanted more
cunt.
exposition anyway.
Yeah.
Like actually.
Yeah.
We're all cunts here.
Yeah. So with that, he like kind of like drops his AK on the ground and then pulls the pistol out again and points it at Spectre, and he says, "Listen, this whole shit with Mitsuhama and this shit with Rump, it's gonna stop now. So if you want all of this going on and you want us to have some sort of modicum of trust for you, you're gonna help us, okay? Not the other way around."
I'm gonna use my second attack to turn around and kneecap Spectre.
Jesus.
And say, and make sure nothing bad happens to that kid. I have 38 more bullets left in this clip.
All right, so yeah, so you pop a cap in his knee. Oliver Fist screams in the astral. No!
It was only his knee.
Yeah. But yeah, so he goes down and
Kid too. Nick, no.
and he breathes heavily and says,
It was only a knee.
listen, yeah.
What kind of
Well, I mean, still, it hurts.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
popped a cap in
that's
the
what it's
knee.
meant for.
And says, "You've already made your choice. You just killed Evan T."
Yeah, I really did kind of like that guy.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
Rump's next
know
on the
who that
list.
is.
Give me a negotiation.
Ugh.
I thought you had negotiation.
All of us or just him?
I do. I have. It's a total of 6 die. I'm
I think
gonna
just
use
Arsenal.
another edge.
And you can give yourself +2 since he's been popped in the knee,
Nice. I love rough negotiation.
surrounded, and yeah.
You're welcome.
8d6,
I help.
carrot 4, 5 successes.
He says, "I am willing to go underground on the run."
More like a limp.
That was beautiful.
That was so good. That was so good.
I'm not finding that funny.
I don't need to work for Seder Krupp anymore. I just want my brother back. Just let me finish this ritual.
Hold on. No. You're brainwashing this kid.
I'm not brainwashing him.
You
I'm
told us you were
imbuing him.
performing the same ritual.
I didn't say the same ritual. It was using the same magic, the same mana line.
From my knowledge of Astral, does what I see of this ritual going on, does that
Like match
does
his
it look
aura?
does it look malevolent? Does it kind of have like cuz like for everything I've seen in the
Yeah, I mean the feng shui here is not good, but
right.
There's red in the left corner.
the thing is
yellow.
to understand like
Fucking paintings tilted.
if the magic that was used on Ghost is what they said it was, and uses, you could see this kind of magic being this tradition of like this magic being used to make that happen on Ghost, and so what he's trying to do is trying to match that magic, imbue him with all of that, and he says, look, it's not permanent. This can be cleansed. But I need this first. We need this first. We need to get clean from these corporations just like you do. Just let us walk.
It doesn't sit
Fine.
right with me letting the suit take the child. What do you think?
Listen. What we want is to make sure that he, and he points to Oliver Fist, is safe.
He
If
will be safe.
anything
He's my
happens
nephew.
to him, if anything happens to him, I'll drop you head first off the Nina Tower. You hear me?
That's understood.
Yay. Somebody
Just
who knows
let
a Hong Kong
me
landmark.
Go. Let us go.
One other thing. Once your brother is free, we might require his services. We may have just upset some very high-ranking people. So,
Yeah, you think? Looking over at
It's
Even
not-
Teague's dead body.
Oh,
so
just
it's probably in our interest to have someone with his skill on our side.
Virtual laughs and she goes, seriously? Try running that past our fixer.
I have those.
We don't
kids.
understand that. I'm just
I
saying.
have those exact same skills. I've been working as you didn't even realize who I was this whole time. I've been masquerading as Rump, as his body double, and you didn't even know.
You're kind of a dick, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to be.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Spectre, all I've ever really wanted to do for the past 3 years is put a bullet in your brother's face. So you're gonna have to be a little bit less of an ass, and you're gonna have to be very, very complacent with us. You ever heard of a Shadowrunner named Deadeye?
Of course, I worked with him this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
no,
I just
he
wanted
was
to make
with
sure
us
you knew
with
he
the whole-
still existed. And he still fucking hates your family. So, don't piss us off.
Spectre, I'm curious. From what I'm hearing, you weren't being brainwashed like your brother was.
No.
Have you
I got away before they could do that to me.
Have you ever reported back about Deadeye and us?
All of my loyalties have always been to Seder Krupp.
Well, not always. Like you said, you worked for Mitsuhama for a bit, right?
I didn't
How
work.
long ago
I was
was
a
that?
captive for Mitsuhama. There's a difference. They never had my loyalty.
Look, Arsenal, it seems like what you're doing is you saw somebody kill somebody and you're yelling at the gun.
Did Seder Krupp... Did you report back to them about Deadeye and us? Because if obviously you never pledged your loyalty to Mitsuhama, then you wouldn't have told them anything.
You're my runner group. I don't have to tell them anything, and for the most part, I don't. You know, I have runners. They're my employers. I mean, my employees, and I have employers, and that's it. I'm a chain in the command's ladder.
So they don't know that you work with us?
They know that I have a team. That I have several teams, actually.
But they don't know names.
They don't know names.
Did you know about those Mitsuhama death squads?
Eventually, yes.
Eventually being
Do it.
before or after they tried to kill my friends here?
After.
How do you know all this about our runs, Arsenal?
You really think that Deadeye would have let me get with you guys without briefing me about everything that's happened? And he looks to Retro. Everything?
He's awfully detailed.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, Liumang, I'm sorry. This is Arsenal.
I was hired to help find a kid.
There he is on the dais.
Yeah.
Hey, we found
Wait.
him.
Spectre,
Like, cool.
I actually, were you actually David Rump who asked about the dragon statue?
I was hired to locate the dragon or rather, I was hired to hire a team to get the dragon statue.
Who were you hired by?
David Rump.
Why would
It's Rumps all the way down.
Why would David Rump hire you to dress as him to ask for that? Couldn't he have just done it himself?
No danger to Rump if he has a body double and he wants it so he can become a dragon.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. When Rump becomes the dragon president, how does he plan to grab the UCAS?
God damn it.
By the... Okay.
Damn it.
So...
By the toe, okay.
I can't
what-
pretend to know all of Rump's plans. I don't even know anything about this dragon statuette. Just how much it was valued and all that, but I don't know what's so special about it.
What's your plan, or what do you want to do now? you want to finish this ritual, which I have no say in. Just good luck getting it past Arsenal. And 2, do you want to, let's say you finish this ritual. After, do you plan on leaving with Oliver somewhere?
That's pretty much what it's looking like, yeah. I just want us to go back to the way that we were, all 3 of us.
Do they know where your location is? Mitsuhama or Sadercroft?
Mitsuhama followed us here. As a matter of fact, if we stick around too long, they're gonna send in another squad.
That's what I'm worried about.
Turbo gestures to Oliver and asks how long it'll take.
It should be wrapped up soon.
Here's the thing. Can you hold off? And say, do it somewhere else? Or do you need this location? Because I don't think you're going anywhere without our reach. I would rather have you fly back with us, and maybe we can run it past our fixer. I'm sure he would be pleased to meet you.
Actually, isn't Deadeye patched in right now?
He's
that,
being streamed from Arsenal's helmet.
But I don't know that.
Yeah, Deadeye pipes up and says, that's not necessary.
You sure?
Let him go. That's not my target.
He's gonna sub-vocal, so Dickhead can't hear it. What are we gonna do when we find him? Kind of a conflict of interest here.
I don't know, this changes everything.
He looks at Spectre, and then he looks at Oliver Fist, and he goes back into the astral plane, and he crouches down next to him, and he says, "Are you in pain?"
Only a little bit, but nothing I haven't felt before.
What kind of pain? Do you feel like you're gonna be in danger?
No.
Is this uncomfortable?
No, I want this pain.
That's
What?
a kink.
Well,
How old is this kid?
yeah,
So
I'm doing it for my dad.
Oh.
You have a lot of
How
faith
old
in
is
someone
this
you've
kid?
never met.
He's 12.
Yeah, he's like 12, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna refrain from the dirty jokes.
Yeah.
Too
I was
late.
like, but
Yeah, right. Jeez.
yeah,
I already
I'll
said
leave
it.
that to the
Chat's
chat.
thinking it.
that's my uncle.
I know this is your uncle. I'm talking about your dad. From what I hear, he wasn't around much. I mean, hey, I know where you're coming from. But I mean, if this is what you want,
It's better than being in an orphanage. They have lots
gonna
of
look-
money. It's great.
I love Oliver.
So awesome.
yeah, he's gonna look over to Suja and see what she's giving him, mentoring-wise, about this situation. Like if she's showing him any sort of emotion.
What are you looking at?
Suja,
There.
the bear spirit,
There.
Oh, that's your
the mentor
spirit?
spirit.
Okay.
Suja, yeah.
The bear is... It seems to be just uneasy about the mana lines, but it's not like getting... It's not growling or anything like that. It's just... Is not in attack mode, basically.
Okay. Yeah, he pulls himself back into his body. Then he's been crouching down, pointing kind of like he's been pointing the gun at Spectre the whole time, and he lowers the gun and stands up, and he says, "Finish this quick, but you're not going out of our reach. We're, like she said, you're staying on our site. You can understand the extreme mistrust that we have."
That's fine.
Do you need any help with this ritual?
No. I already got it started.
"Do you need help with your knee?" And he kind of like looks over at Liumang.
That I would need help with, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna help try and get that bullet out and clean the wound and stuff with first aid.
Yeah. So while that all gets done, the ritual completes, and can everybody give me an escape artist test?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Agility.
What exactly is
That's
that?
agility if you don't.
Just agility?
Just
Straight
agility if you
agility?
don't have it. Yep.
I'm gonna pre-edge this.
Same.
Yeah, sure, me too, why not?
I don't know what that really gives us, honestly, but I'm gonna pre-edge it.
You get to take your 4s, so do carrot 4 instead of carrot 5.
Hoo-hoo-hoo, 2 successes, I shouldn't
Okay,
have
so I have 4 successes.
Okay.
Fuck, dude.
All right. So Retro is, with her awesome navigation, is able to guide all of you out just as the second wave of Mitsuhama baddies
Grunts.
are on their grunts are on their way to recon. And
Before we leave, can I use the plot point to quickly check Evantique's body or anyone else's?
yeah, what do you want to check for?
Anything. Anything useful, anything with Mitsuhama, anything personal.
Actually, let's take the body with us so they don't find it.
Should we plot point to just clean up the whole room then?
No, I mean, the fucking schmucks in here don't really matter.
But they're still gonna know.
They're gonna know that Evantique is missing.
You know,
I
his
mean-
giblets are right there, right?
No, he's not exploded. He's
He got
he
shot.
has a
Got
he has a
shot.
gun. He's a bullet in his head. So if we pick up his body and go,
Okay, well,
Yeah, there would just be blood on the floor, but that's it.
Yeah,
I mean, there's tons of
there's
guts
blood
everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah, so.
I'm sure. I'll spend 2 plot points because I still want to look at their gear and stuff, and mainly if I can find
Well,
anything.
I mean, I don't think you have to spend 2. It's just like the one
Yeah, you
plot
don't
point we're
spend
taking him
points.
with us, and then we can check his stuff
Yeah.
later.
Well, I meant for like the other dudes too.
Oh.
You find and we'll just kind of simplify it for now, and we'll focus on the next session. You find a treasure trove of Mitsuhama comlinks.
Dibs. I want one.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll give you one.
All right. So you've all escaped. You have Oliver Fist, and who's come to. He is. Sorry. He's been reunited with Warbuck.
Yeah,
Like,
a
yeah,
helicopter.
Warbuck, and like licking his face, his dog. And let's do like a final wrap up scene. Your goodbye with Liumang, who is since her employer is dead.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Huh.
How would you guys like to?
Well, yeah. Sorry about that.
That was a
Turbo.
fucking suit. Yeah, that was Irish. I need an actual bingo ball of accents, or just have the chat pick an accent.
Yeah, there you go.
Turbo, she can understand things because of her babblefish, but she can't really say anything. So she just kind of goes, and then I'm gonna spend a plot point to have a flashback. Turbo goes back to getting off of a helicopter in Hong Kong with Retro and Arsenal and Liumang and you hear a little and Arsenal goes, "Hey, babe," and then she giggles to herself. That's it.
That's wow. That's so funny. It's funny that you do that because I had a thing I was gonna do.
Retro actually asks Lou. Actually, she looks at her, but after her sentence, she looks at Arsenal so he can translate it.
Oh yeah.
Would you like to be paid for this?
Yeah, he was actually even gonna ask that anyway, and he was gonna say like, he's gonna say like whatever we found on his body, like, and try and split up whatever we have that we found on them.
I would prefer that, yes.
Yeah, you were able to scrounge up enough that you were able to pay him about 4 karma.
Yeah,
Isn't that great? But
that's something.
And make sure that kid is safe, would you kindly?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna keep an eye on him.
Okay. I would say after Lou gets them back to the airport, she was probably gonna find like some kind of like Dante's Inferno nightclub and then try and like get drunk, get high, and get laid. She's a woman with priorities, damn it.
yes.
Yeah. I get it.
So, where are we flying back to, Retro?
Right to Deadeye.
Back to Deadeye. And with
Yep.
that,
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't
we're gonna do this every session.
Yes.
It's just I kind of dampened it because fucking Laura already did it, but like they're at the complex back in the Salish territory,
Okay.
and he's on the roof, and he like looks around and starts dialing someone, and he just says, "Hey babe, sorry,
Hey.
I miss you too. I'll be home tomorrow. Love you." It was the answering machine.
No.
So.
And with that, Join the Anarchy concludes for the night.
It was fun!
Yeah!
Good work, Oz.
Thank you.
Sorry to leave Liumang a little confused at the end there. She's kind of
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean that was like a
This to
big.
your kid. That's my
Yeah.
employer.
You know, I mean that's what happens when you have twin disguise adepts running around kidnapping kids and like
Yep.
multiple. Yeah, that was the easiest answer I could think of, and that's what you got. And it was
It's like, so is he
That was-
paying me, or are you paying me, or is that kid paying me?
so. I would like everyone to get an additional, and by additional, everyone like the main team got 0, but this is going to apply to Liumang. Everyone's going to get an additional 5 karma for their good work today.
Yay.
It's like it's karma, not New Yen karma. But this is like yeah, it's all the same. So Liumang gets to walk away with like 9
Is it
karma.
5?
5.
I love Winter Soldier, so that story was just like I was like, oh my gosh! I was pretty excited about that.
Boxcar 7.
So what'd you think,
9.
Liumang? This is your first time playing Anarchy, right?
It's not my very first. I played it once a year ago, a little over a year ago.
Uh-huh.
I was a little nervous because that one, it was kind of all our first times playing Anarchy, so we were a little nervous.
Mm-hmm.
But from a lot of people, that you were a really good Anarchy GM. I checked out the show, I loved it, and I thought, hey, if I want to get into Anarchy, I'm gonna go to Oscor, the greatest Anarchy GM. You should totally have me
Oh,
on.
it's gonna go to his head. It's gonna go to his head.
Yeah, I know. You don't want to do that. I have a really big ego.
Yes, sir.
But thank you so much for the compliment. That was
Rainbow.
Yes.
And Clover.
Well, it was a pleasure to have you, and everybody, please check out the Hong Kong Hub.
Yes, I'm sure the unrelated other guy who runs the Hong Kong hub would appreciate your viewers.
Is it like an arc storyline, or is it just like kind of one shots?
I tried to do both, but it kind of has ended up to where there's a period of an arc, and then a period of one shots, then a period of an arc.
So you can just pick it up wherever and kind of like.
Yeah. We actually kind of have 2 arcs going on right now because our first one had to be halted due to technical difficulties with one of the players.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually kind of noteworthy because in Kowloon, magic isn't working right now. And so the players are trying to figure out why that is.
Nice.
But like essentially the party's face and Rigger, his computer crashed, or his computer utterly broke. Yeah. So we've been waiting for him to get a better, or at least a decent computer, so we can continue doing that. And while waiting for that, we started a different one where it's about guys who are all like street thugs for the Red Dragon, who all owe money to them.
Nice.
It's like, the funny thing is, like, you do the job and you get paid both in small amounts of new yen, and how this guy named Fang Bing will take longer to show up at your door and break your legs.
Ooh.
The statement right there.
It's my average Tuesday, you know what I mean?
First, let's do a raffle. Actually, and before we go into the raffle, one thing I wanted to note: we are doing a streamathon, a 36-hour streamathon for the Shadowcasters Network. This is going to be July 21st and 22nd. I'm going to be doing a Paranoia game. I'm going to be GMing that. That's going to be at 10 p.m. on Friday, July 21st. So mark your calendars. If you've never seen Paranoia, it's mandatory, citizen.
I've never.
Yes,
seen
Mr. Computer, is it?
Yes, and Retro's going to be in Paranoia with me.
Yeah, it's my first time playing.
That's right. Ignorance and fear. Fear and ignorance. I'm also going to be doing a Fiasco game with a Shadowrun playset. That's going to be at 7:30 in the morning on Saturday. And I am going to be doing another Join the Anarchy episode with I don't know who yet. Possibly some of us. Some guests. Question marks. We're looking into it, but that's going to be at 9:30 p.m. on Saturday, July 22nd. So if you want to check out the
Rob's going ape shit.
Yeah. So, what's your question?
Oh, is that wee hours of the morning time slot still open? Do you know?
Possibly. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
I'm still,
all of those times are Eastern, by the way. And if you want to see the full schedule of the whole breakdown, there's lots of fun Shadowrun events, lots of other fun things, which I'm sure all the other podcasters will pimp out their things. But you can check out the schedule on shadowcasters.network. So let's go ahead and find out who won $15 on DriveThruRPG for all the awesome suggestions we got today. And the winner is Radovarius for I've got more ammo than patience. Keep pushing, asshole.
Yeah, Rado, some great suggestions this time.
Yes.
That was really,
So congratulations to Radovarius. You just message me over Twitch, and we'll discuss how you can churn in $15 on DriveThruRPG. Woo! Which will probably maybe scratch that Shadowrun playing itch I've been seeing you've had in this entire chat. All right. So congratulations, and with that, from everyone at Join the Anarchy, unless there's any final goodbye, Trav, are you doing any stream afterward?
I'm thinking about a stream afterwards, so if you want to follow Mr. Travy Trav on Twitch, I try and stream regularly. I should be getting the email for being a Twitch affiliate here soon, so that's pretty neat.
Ooh, congrats.
I also hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Whoa.
Nice.
It's a really small number in comparison, but
yeah,
it's a good time.
Hey, if I had 1,000, I'd be jumping in joy.
Yeah, I know. I want 1,000.
I'm pretty stoked.
Send your followers over to us, man.
I'll make a stream video about it.
I was your 100th. You owe me. I'm not even at 50 yet.
It's true. Oh, yeah, I know. It's rough out here for some pimps. Anyway. So, All right, so from everyone here at Join the Anarchy, everyone wave and say goodbye. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Have a good night, everybody. See you next time.
Bye.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Let's get to 1 million likes.
And the world will be ours.
We need a like bot in here.
Night, everybody.